I wasn't gonna weigh in on this, but some of my people emailed me. They asked me questions. I thought I already answered these questions, but I guess I will reinstate where I stand. If you've not been catching up, or if you've not been, I don't know where you've been, something has went down, okay? And what has went down is a whole bunch of foolery. But recently, and not recently in this sense, but recently I guess there's some stuff around the topic about the Queen's Court. And I guess a blogger got caught up in it, and girl went into some misgendering. You know, this blogger was calling a transgender woman a he and him. And it's a little touchy to talk about this, but you know, I want to talk about it because I'm a part of this community, the trans community, and I feel like I can talk about it. Where's my damn straw at? I am thirsty. Excuse me. Let me get this. Let me put the straw in the bag. Where at the bottom of the bag? Ain't no damn straw in this bag. I just bit my damn. You know what? Hold on. You know what? Something. Let's pull over into this church. Let me pull into this church. Let's pull over into this church's parking lot. We're in the church parking lot, honey. The Baptist church. Come on, honey. Baptist, yes, honey. Baptist church or something, honey. Girl, look like a girl. What the hell is this? Anyway, that's how they put the straw in the bag. And I'm thirsty. See how they be lying? They be lying, honey. I'm gonna have to start checking. Straw in the bag, right? Anyway, listen, let me take this lid off and drink. This is so ghetto. Okay, so listen. My mama's telling me anyway, honey. So this person, you know, misgendered, like I said. Well, people say that they misgendered this individual. And, you know, I'm going to say this, how not to misgender a transgender person. First, the first rule is, because we've all seen some masculine looking women, and we've all seen some feminine looking males, right? And if they appear to mostly be a male, we're going to call them sir. Right? Because I've seen men that have no hair on their damn face, honey. Well, long hair too. But you look and you know something. You just know something. I won't go into that. And it's like with females. Some females, you look at me like, they're so manly, so masculine. But yet you still know to not call them sir. Because you're like, okay, it may look like a man, but it got breasts. So I'm going to call it ma'am. Or call this person ma'am, not it. Excuse me. I'm going to call this person ma'am until I'm told otherwise, okay? So going into this, when you have somebody who has called themselves a man, joking or not, when you have someone who called themselves a man, and on top of that have misgendered a cisgender female, then you leave room for people to misgender you, call you he, him, and him. And that's not considered transphobic. In my opinion, going into, and I won't make this video that long, because like I said, someone told me to talk about it, so I'm going to talk about it. Going into this whole Madison thing, Madison have called herself a man, and I said this in my other videos. Madison have said that she is a man who transitioned because she wanted to emulate her mother. That's like saying you transitioned because you wanted to get this man to love you, or you wanted people to see you as a woman. That's why you transition. And I mean, you may say, well, isn't that why you guys transition? Or excuse me, you guys, girl, not like literally guys. You know what I'm saying? I gotta watch what I say, because some people be like, yeah, see what I mean? Okay. But they'll be like, isn't that why you people transition? Because you want people to see you as a woman? To each his own. I didn't transition for nobody. I transitioned because this is who I am. I'm considered an intersex individual, and this is who I felt that I was. So I transitioned. I didn't transition for people to see me as a woman. Okay, it is what it is. Even pre-transition, people still saw what they saw, what they still see now. It is what it is, and you can take that however you want to take it. You know, it's up to you. But I identify as a female. ID is a female, birth certificate is female. All my legal papers have my female name on it. All public records have my female gender on it. So I never gave you any room or any idea or any okay to misgender me. So if you call me anything outside of that, outside of what I'm presenting to you, on top of what I choose to identify myself as and what my public information say I am, then you would be considered transphobic. Now, going into misgendering someone, like I said before, who identify themselves as a male, a gay man to be exact, because I've heard, you know, Madison say that she was a gay man. You know, she said as a gay man. A matter of fact, I even watched another transgender, and I had to rewind it. It's a transgender blog, I won't say no names, who transitioned really quickly. Honey, mama went from being a gay boy to 3 months later getting surgeries and stuff done. No tea, no shade. Or think, I don't know. Anyway, they said, gay man. They called themselves a gay man too. They said, I think us gay man, or, you know, gay man feel some type of way because you know how we, and I'm like, whoa, wait a minute, honey. You got to used to calling yourself a woman? Because, I mean, you were never a transgender then. Okay, hello. That's what that means, girl. But either way, like I said, no one has ever told you that they were a man or they don't identify as a man. Regardless of what your personal experience is, when you misgender them, you are homophobic, you are transphobic. And as I always say, and this is a common factor, okay, there's a difference between transgender or transsexual, transvestite, crossdresser, right? Just like there's a difference between, according to people, African American, N-I-G-G-E-R, and black. People think those are three different identifications. I think they are as well, because there's even a word spelled N-I-G-G-A-R-D-L-Y. You look up that word and see what that word means. So either way, when someone claims that they're not homophobic or transphobic, but yet they are calling someone who identifies as a female a man, they are transphobic. And don't let them tell you, if you're part of the LGBT community, tell you they only stand that because they don't like me. No, mama. They're using me as a scapegoat to express their hatred towards a certain particular group of people. And you can look at these so-called women and men, you know, I won't say women and men, but you look at these so-called men and women who have transgender friends, and they would say, I don't hate transgender, look at my transgender friends. And then you meet the transgender friends and they're not transsexuals. They're the other examples of what a transgender person is. So it's kind of like, well, you're not going to have a transgender woman or a transsexual woman, a trans a trans woman who actually went through the process because you feel threatened by that. You sickly do not like that. Even going into the fact that there's people out there who do not like gay feminine males, but they do like masculine gay males because the gay males are not a threat to them. That's why they're not going to tell you that, but that's why they like the masculine gay males and not the effeminate ones, because the feminine ones they feel intimidated by. So even going into the LGBT, people say I love LGBT, but yet they don't like the transsexuals or the transgenders. That's possible, you know. So you know, like I said, you know, it's a touchy subject, but in all honesty, you have to listen to what people are not telling you. Some people, and I said no salt on my fries, and I'm thirsty. Honey. Girl, soda makes you thirsty, honey. And it dry you up. That's what makes you thirsty. But anyway, if a transgender person, and I'm just being honest here, this is why I say as a transgender person, you need to go get your ID switched over. You need to go get legal paperwork to state that your identity is female. And then you need to also, don't give people leeway to misgender you by saying, well, I'm a man too. I'm a man. You know how this man do. You don't know. You don't know. Don't do that. Because on even going into my personal self, I've spoke with people on a personal level. And that's why I learned that there's no such thing as straddling the fence. Okay? You have family members who know you as what you were born. They know you as your birth name. And when you transition, they still feel like it's okay to call you the birth name, the birth gender, because to them, they know who you are, and this new identity is a fake. It's a, you know, it's a facade, right? And you allow them to call you he and him still, and I don't care. I don't care who you are, because see, now you go into being insecure with yourself and not accepting yourself fully. Well, it's okay. My mom could still call me he. My mom could still call me her son, because no. Because if your mother can do it, then public can, and the public do it. Don't get so offended. Well, they don't know me, so they can't. No, you can't. What's good for the goose is good for the gander, as I always say. You cannot straddle the fence. If you want everybody to see you as a trans person, you need to express that. There's no, well, sometimes I'm a man, sometimes, no. In my family, I never gave them okay to call me he and him in my male's name. I never gave them that right. In fact, I grew up with a nickname, not my name. My birth name, no one expressed that birth name. It was always a nickname I had either way. So they would just call my nickname. But as I got older and I transitioned, listen, this is what it is. You don't like it, we don't have to talk, but I'd rather you not talk to me than to call me a he or a him. And that was, honey, 10 years ago, honey. Like I said, I don't have that issue. But there are some transgenders out there that straddle the fence and they let the parents call them he, him, and this, because this is my mom, I love her. No. And then when public call them he, him, and them, you know, if the, you know, then it's, oh my God, I'm so upset, I'm upset. And then people get confused. And even like I said, going with me, I was talking with someone on a personal level before that wasn't a family member who, when she met me, I am a trans woman. I was a trans woman before she met me, and I've been transitioned after she met me. And I guess because I told her that I am a God and a goddess because I'm a two-spirited person, she took it upon herself to call me he. Now, it also came up to this person as a closet case lesbian, and that's to say I don't deal with closet case people on a personal level, honey. You're not comfortable with being a transgender person. You're not comfortable with being a homosexual man. You're not comfortable with being a lesbian woman. Honey, we can't be friends. We can't hang around with each other, because at the end of the day, you're going to slip up. You're going to misgender me. You're going to say some crazy stuff out of whatever the case it may be. And it could be out of your insecurity. And that's what happens when people are afraid to express who they really are, they develop insecurities, and their insecurities could be expressed as homophobic or transphobic slurs. So going into her, when she called me him, and you know, well, I'm confused because you said you were a god and a goddess, so I can call you him and her too. No, the hell you can't. I'm presented to you as a female, and that's what my ID says, sweetie. Because your ID says you're a female too, right? Doesn't it? Okay, exactly. So that's what you're going to address me as. Because now when you if I call you a dog or I call you a monkey or I disrespect you, then it goes into a race thing. And that even goes into that too. When you call somebody an animal, especially with stereotypical animal that pertains to their ethnicity, it's an issue. But people can call transgender people men. They can misgender them, and it's okay. It's not okay. Now, going into my story, I have misgendered biological females because they misgendered me. My mother raised me to respect people who have respect for, most importantly, who have respect for others, but most importantly themselves. People that have respect for themselves, you have to respect them. And having respect for themselves is expressing who they are with harm to none. First thing. Second thing is, people that have respect for other people, you got to have respect for them. So no matter if you're 5 or you're 105, if you do not express respect to yourself, or you do not express respect for other people, I was taught I don't have to respect you. So people have misgendered me. There are spiritualists out there that have claimed to be okay with the LGBT community. And even though I present myself as female, and I have been way before I got on YouTube, let's stress that. I've never came public on any type of social platform as a pre-transition trans woman. I started coming on the internet in 2005. Before that, I was not on social media. I was not on these sites. I take that back. I was on one site, and the site is no longer active. They took that site down. That's when I was a teenager. So when these spiritual people, they were, calling me he, and at first I thought they were only saying he to decode so people couldn't know who they were talking about. But then they started adding these trans slurs into the works, and people still try to act like they didn't know who the hell they were talking about. And it's like, I'm the only trans spiritualist, okay, in a certain part of YouTube. I'm the only one. Now there's new ones coming out. There's certain ones coming out, but I'm the only one that has been here. Going back 3 years ago, you see the videos that have been going in on me 3 years ago. I'm the only one. So then it just became blatantly calling me he, him, that man, that nigga with implants, that nigga with a yellow wig. And so when I started seeing that, you lost respect. You're older than me. You're a woman, a mother, a grandmother, a auntie, someone who is a parental figure. Disrespect somebody else's child. First of all, tell me that if somebody disrespect your child, you probably wouldn't care. And if you say, well, I would care, okay, then you wouldn't disrespect somebody else's child. Same thing with somebody disrespecting my mother, I would definitely care. But if my mother did something to disrespect them, I'm out of it. Because my mother has done things to disrespect other people, and not on purpose, but she have. And, they didn't jump my mama because they're not that damn stupid. My mama is licensed to carry. They're not that stupid. But they did say some slight stuff to my mom. And, my siblings and I, we had to question what's going on. And when it came across, well, your mom got up in my face and this and that. And then we're like, wait a minute, mom, you can't do that because this could have went a whole bunch of ways. So then I stepped out of it. Now, my older brother and my other siblings, they stayed in it, but I didn't. I stepped out because I said, honey, I was taught to respect people that respect you. And just because you're older than people don't mean they have to respect you. So going into these people, like I said, they disrespect me. They were calling me he. They were calling me nigga, a man in a wig, a man with implants. So that's what made me start disrespecting them, because you're older than me. You're my elder. But when you start disrespecting me, now you've stooped to my level. Now you show me that you're not above me. Now you show me that you are not my elder. Now you show me you are my equal and or beneath me. So I'm going to treat you as such. So that's what made me start calling them and no tea, no shade, they do look masculine. And I don't know if that's post-menopausal or if that's just how they look. Because, according to what they say, a lot of, women of color, particularly black women, have a lot of testosterone in them, and I'm not saying that to be true, but I'm just saying, I don't know if that is for these people, but they do look masculine. They do act masculine. So, like I said, I misgendered them when they misgendered me. But going into, back into the story at hand, when T.S. Madison did the interview, a lot of trans people, and even myself, I've, said that Wendy Williams was a transgender woman. I've never called her, that's a flat out man in a wig, or that's a man that had surgery. I've called her a trans woman before too, you know, but I've never said that's a man. So going into the T.S. Madison, it's a video online of Madison, and there's interviews of Madison. For those of you who are Team Maddie, because like I said, I don't kiss ass, and I don't sit here and try to, you know, play like it's not what it is. If you tell us that you're a man and you're a male and you still have your male markings and stuff, and it's not about genitalia, because you could still have your penis and still be presented as a female and vice versa, because the anatomy, it makes your sex, but it doesn't make your gender. So let's get into that. And it's really not important because you're not sleeping with that person. If you are like, well, they still got a D, they're a man then. Well, you probably want to taste it then. Oh, they're still a woman because they got the poom poom still. Well, you probably want to taste somebody then, because that's why you're so concerned with that. At the end of the day, if somebody present to them as a male trying to emulate a woman, if they present to you that they are still a male by having a male's name and a male ID mark on their ID, if they are presenting to you that they are a male so they know what other men who are pretending to be women, now this is not verbatim what she said, but this is what she was saying. I know what a man looks like because I'm a man myself. And what she was trying to say between the lines, I know what a man who's trying to be a woman look like because I'm a man that's trying to be a woman. And that's what she was saying. So from that point, I stepped back. I did look at some of T.S. Madison's videos, and a lot of my, and well, not a lot of my other friends. I have another transgender sister that, you know, that is authentically a trans as well. And we're in the same boat. We don't think that, you know, I don't think that T.S. Madison is 100% a transsexual woman. I don't feel that. I think there is something that triggered T.S. Madison to feel and identify as a female. Does it make it right for me to call T.S. Madison a he still? No. But what makes it okay, and I think that it is a fair judgment to say this, T.S. Madison called herself a man. T.S. Madison have said that she had emulated her woman, that's why she, or emulated her mother, that's why she transitioned. T.S. Madison have said she's a gay man, us niggas, us man. She's said these things. So when it comes to people watching you, you've given them okay to misgender you. You can't be a woman when you want to be a woman and then be a man when you want to be a man, or be female when you want to be female, then be a male when you want to be male. I've always identified as being a female. And I'm going to tell you something that's very, very serious, and you might gag about this. You know, I've worked as an escort. I have dated, you know, heterosexual men or males who identify as being heterosexual. Now, some of them were a little bisexual, in my opinion, and or if not all the way homosexual. They were looking for transgenders to open that door for them. But because I was the dominant one, they were like, can I call you daddy? And honey, I just got turned off. I said, honey, no the hell you cannot call me daddy. If I'm okay with you calling me daddy, I mean, really? So I'm telling you, it was like, nope, I'm done. You can't call me daddy. You got to go. Even in dom sessions, I've dominated clients and I've turned them down before. And it depends on the situation, but I've turned them down because they want the same thing. They want to call me daddy. And yes, I love when daddy with tits get me going. And it's like, wait a minute, honey, I don't play like that. Yeah. No. I don't play like that because you wouldn't call your mama daddy. And one of them said, well, I would. So that's what I said. It's you know, depends on the situation. I just might let you call me that, because some people say they have called their mama daddy. And they have the daddy even called the mama daddy because the mom wore the pants. And there are some relationships, heterosexual, where the female is more dominant than the male. And the female does wear the pants and she does tell the man what to do. And she does run the show. Believe it or not. There is that. And the husband will do the cleaning and the cooking while she, you know, do the things like the man do. And the male will stay home and take care of the kids while she go work. It is what it is. So that's why I said, going back into this whole trans thing, if someone say that it's okay to call themselves, or they say they're a male, you can call them a male. I don't, girl, bye. And that's not misgendering, honey. Because if you don't want people to call you a man, stop saying you're a man then. Stop saying that shit. Say I'm a transgender woman so I know what other transgender women look like. That's what I've always said. If you ask anybody who we've had this conversation with before, they asked about other women, even outside of Wendy Williams. Do you think this person's transgender? And sometimes I'll say yes, sometimes I'll say no. But, because I know some transgender women that are in the entertainment industry that are transgender and they're stealth. And you guys would gag about who these people are. And I won't go into that because it's not my business to expose them. And even when it comes to our friendship and stuff, it's kind of something that's kept not hush hush because I'm so open. And that's why I said in my earlier video, me being an openly trans woman, especially socially, have shut a lot of doors because there are women and males who are very powerful figures and they don't want to be caught with another tranny. And I owe this to the Shaunas, and I owe this to the Avas, and I owe this to these transgender women, the Tonys, who were in it for a certain thing, and then when it didn't happen the way they wanted, then they want to say, well, he's gay because he liked trannies. And it's like, and my opinion with that is, if you are a transgender woman who identifies as a female and men are interested in you and you're exposing them as being homosexual and or anything other than heterosexual, that means you were never a woman from the get-go. And a lot of these transgender women out there that are exposing, I would say 99% of them that are exposing these men, they are gay males who transition for whatever reason, and it makes them feel some type of way. When they met this man, they wanted to play that woman role. But something triggered that male side to come out. And I don't have no damn male side, honey. I have feminine and masculine energy, as we all do. So something's happened to where that masculine energy could come out, but ain't no man coming out, honey. There's no man coming out of this body. Can we talk about it? There's no man coming out this body. Okay. So it's like when I hear that and I see that, it's like, what? You transgender, but you saying something like that? And it disgusted me. It disgusted me. That's why I said, for me to be a transgender person and for me to look up to another transgender woman as a role model, you have to resonate with me on many levels. And there's a lot of trans women out there, including Laverne Cox, that I've seen, and they are presenting themselves as women in all aspects. People have never seen them pre-transition. Going into Carmen Carrera, there's a lot of people that look up to Carmen Carrera. I'm not one of those girls because Carmen Carrera was identified as a drag queen. Later in life, decided to transition, wanted people to see, her as a female. And I'm saying her out of respect. And then I don't know if she detransitioned or she thought about detransition. I don't know that story anymore because I don't keep up with her because that's not my type of girl. That's not the type of girlfriend that I would want to walk through life with and expression and sharing our memories with each other. Because to me, that represents somebody who's been hurt on a very deep level to where the spirit of confusion is over them. And she's not confused because she is transgendered. She's confused because she don't know whether she is a gay male or a transgender or a drag queen. So that can even go into 3 different things. But either way, drag queens are typically gay males who put on women's clothing for entertainment purposes. And then transvestites is a little deeper than that. They feel a little more feminine, but they still identify as being male. And that's why I said for a lot of trannies out there, transgender women that say they're a trans woman, they're actually transvestites. Just because you got the surgeries and the silicones done, that doesn't make you a trans woman. A trans woman identifies as a female in all areas of her life. She does not only identify as a female because she presents herself as female. She will never say, I'm a man. That's what a transvestite would do and or a drag queen would do. Can we talk about it? Or a cross-dresser? Because cross-dressers are heterosexual men who like women, obviously, but they like what women's clothes feel like on them. So, like I said before, if you want the world to see you as a female, don't say, I'm a man, I've been a man, I've never said that. I've said before, possibly that I was born male or I was born with the male anatomy, but I've never said I'm a man, I was born a man. And I think in my personal life, I possibly said some things along that line to show the people who were trying to attack me, look how ignorant you sound, because a man is a full-grown boy, right? I transitioned before I became, I transitioned in my teen years. So I transitioned anatomically before, and chemistry-wise, before I even became a full-grown person. So I was never a man. Okay. So why would I say that? So that's what I said before, going to a lot of people, you know, they don't really know who they are, and they're confused, and they need to work on that instead of coming forward and trying to present the world to well, this is who I am and this is who I know I am. No, you don't know that, because you were still calling yourself a he, him, and them at 21 years old. You were still telling people to call you sir and Mr. at 25. The hell? Sweetie, even as a teenager, and my family could verify this, when you called me him, a boy, something hit, oh girl, something that invoked some type of energy in me to where I was like, really? And I told y'all, I used to, you know, go to sleep and I used to say, please let me wake up a full woman. Please let me wake up a full woman. I would say this as a teenager at 12 or 13 years old, because I felt a certain way and people were not seeing me the way that I felt. So I was like, honey, you know, and I would do that. And I would even try to like play the role. And I won't even go into that. But either way, like I said before, when you present to the world that you are a male or a male trying to be a woman, and they call you a he and a him, I don't stand with you, sis, because you've allowed these people to call you that. Now, if you came forward and you said, listen, I want to give a public apology to, and this is to Madison and people like Madison, who have said that they are a man or they are male publicly and want people to still view them as a woman. What I would do is come out publicly and say, I would like to apologize for deceiving you all. And not in the sense of deceiving you into thinking that I'm a woman and I'm really not, but in deceiving you into knowing that I'm a trans woman, but I've eluded somehow, some way that I was a male wishing to be a female. I want to apologize for deceiving you all and having you guys think that. Now, of course, this apology ain't gonna fit for everybody, because some people still call her a Decepticon. Some people say she's a man because she still got her penis, and that does not make you. And keep it, honey. That's what I say, honey. Keep whatever you got, honey. Our ancestors did. Why not? And they weren't less than a damn trans woman. Hell, let's talk about it. You have men in history leaving cisgender women with a vagina for my transgender sisters who had a penis. So let's talk about it. So, but what I'm saying is, you know, let them know that, honey, this is who I am. This is who I identify as. And from that moment on, when they misgender you, then we could say homophobia. If you do a public apology video stating that I don't know what I was thinking, I did not mean to say that I'm a man. I did not mean to say that I'm a man emulating a woman. Then, like I said, that goes along the lines of homophobia. But if you do not release the apology, we're going to remember what you put on your YouTube videos. We're going to remember what you put on these interviews with magazines and websites, honey. Can we talk about it? Should I give out the list of the places where Madison interviewed and said that she was a woman who, a boy who looked up to her mother and she wanted to emulate her mother, so she transitioned? Even when she did an interview with Tommy Sotomayor, who was one of the, in my opinion, closet case confused person out there. He's one of the most closet case confused person out there. I don't care nobody say that person's not comfortable in their sexuality. Something happened to them. I want to say sexual abuse. And I don't think it was sexual abuse by a male, but it was definitely sexual abuse by an aggressive person. And this is why he expressed homophobia the way he does, and transphobia. And he really don't have a problem against homosexuals. It's always about trannies. He always go for transgenders and the lesbian, like the masculine lesbian woman and the feminine trans, well, obviously, but trans women. And it's like, you got a problem with an aggressive woman. That's what it is. That's why he called the lesbian women's, you know, out their name. And I know they say dykes is not offensive, but, you know, dykes is that is a derogatory term, just like queer is. So, you know, dykes on bikes and all that, girl, that's not nothing cute to me. You know, if you're a lesbian, you want to call yourself dykes on bikes, that's totally up to you. I'm not calling you no damn dyke on a bike. I'm not going to do that, honey. Because you might, if that's the case, and the gay boys might as well say, I'm a fag. They might as well say that. And trannies might as well say, I'm a nigga in a wig. I mean, come on now. Let's all just take it down then. You know, nigga on wigs, walking down streets, the gay boys can say, you know, I'm king of fags or something. You know what I mean? Like, girl, bye. That sounds stupid as hell. Let's be respectful, okay? But like I said, that's what I would do. But if not, that's not homophobia. That's not transphobia, honey. Madison have not told people that she does not want to be identified as a male. Madison have not told people that she'd see herself as a female all the way, 100%. So it is not homophobia if you misgender her. Now, going into someone like me, you misgender me, now you're just being ignorant as hell, and you're being disrespectful, and you're being transphobic. Because I present myself as a female. My legal paper says I'm a female. I never introduce myself as anything other than a woman, and I will add trans woman in front of it. Sometimes I'll just say I'm a woman. Either way, at the end of the day, I am still a woman. So when you he, him, you're misgendering. And like I said, that's hate on many levels. And as I said before, all people that are gay are not my people, just like all people that are trans are not my people. Because there's some people that are homosexuals that are insecure with themselves, who are not openly gay, and they're okay with women out here putting down transgender people. They're okay with that. And there are some people out there that are even trans women, and trans women are they're not excluded from this. There's trans women out there that will be with a male who feels like because his girlfriend is present herself as a female 100%, that he can still call gay males homosexuals and faggots. And in my opinion, sis, you are a homosexual yourself, because ain't no woman gonna sit up here and let a man who's with her, especially you being a trans woman, because you're a part of that community too, sis, gonna let your man, who is probably a closet case homosexual or bisexual man. I said probably, because not all men who like transgender women are bisexual or closet cases. A lot of men are into feminine beings, and they just happen like transgender women, or some transgender women, not all of them, because that goes to a whole nother topic too, where every tranny think because a guy like one tranny, he gonna like everybody, and that's not true. So like I said before, that goes on the same lines too of your ass being insecure, sitting here letting a man, well, he not talking about me because I'm a transgender woman. Sis, what? But, okay, sis. Okay. You trans woman. Okay, sis. You remember that ass when your ass need people to protest with your ass. You remember that you're a transgender woman. They don't got to jump in on you. Okay. So even going into that, like I said, it's a mess. You know, people are closeted on many levels, you know, insecure on many levels, excuse me, because closeted brings out insecurities because you want to keep things a secret. So, like I said, honey, I'm not interested in that. Out of respect, I will call Madison a she and a her. If you want to be disrespectful, you can say whatever the hell you want to say. And I'm gonna say it at the end of the day, because Madison have said that she was a man who wanted to emulate her mother. She loved her mother, so she wanted to emulate her mother by transitioning. She have said that she's a man, and it's not about the penis, because there's a lot of trans women out there that look 100% passable, and they out here walking around with a mandingo, honey, but yet they don't present themselves like that. And they'll talk about it in a minute. You can do it if you want to. You can play with it, like they don't care. But now when they tell you how you address me, I'm a female. And a lot of people get that confused because they're like, it still have a penis, so I'm going to call it a man. And it's like, well, your man has a penis, and not all men are men. Not all males are men. Just because he got a penis, we all know this. A lot of y'all out there got fathers, baby fathers, brothers, and all this stuff, and they're not men. Because I could tell y'all before, and I'm not going back from this, I know more lesbians out there that are more of a man than any man that I know in real life will ever be. And I know a lot of men in my life that are real men that does real male things. Let's talk about it. So they take care of the kids, they provide for their family, they are protectors, they are secure with themselves on all levels. So it's like, girl, you don't sit here and talk about what the genitalia makes you. No, it doesn't. It's how you present yourself. If that person chooses to play with their, themselves, that's their business, not yours. But outside of that, when they say I'm this, I'm that, that's what you're going to respect them as. Because at the end of the day, you still call your father a man when your father abandons you. That's something that a wussy would do. No tea, no shade. That's something that a punk would do. And that's what I said, because you gay, you're not a punk. Because you gay, you're not a sissy, honey. Just because you trans don't mean you're a sissy neither, honey. Because like I said before, girl, you would get your butt mollywopped and dragged all around. Girl, please. Miss Thing, step to me if you think you think I'm a man in a dress. You step to me then, like a man in a dress. Go ahead, sis. You go ahead. Whatever in your mind you think I am. Oh, you a punk anyway. You sit there because you a man that put on wigs and got surgeries done to put nails on. Okay, sis. Okay, honey. And it has nothing to do with a male strength, because my younger sister is all female. And I'm going to say it like this, so I got to stoop to y'all level. She's all female. And she's never lost a fight. How you fight, you use your body weight. A lot of people don't catch that. How you fight, you use your body weight. You could be the tallest, muscular thing, honey. People that are tall and wide, a lot of them don't know how to fight because you big. Because you got big hands and a big body. That means you know how to fight. Because I've seen my sister whoop people's butts, honey. Okay, let's talk about it. I've seen my brother, same thing. I've seen my young brother, older brother. I've seen cousins. Girl, you've seen it too. You've seen the fragile looking nerdy guy that's probably 5'7", whooped DeAndre, the 6'3" bodybuilder / football player. You see how he drug him and mollywopped him on that football field? I know I've seen that in high school, girl. So, like I said, it's about shifting your body weight into your hands, and that's how you fight. You don't fight with, well, I'm big, let me just hit you, honey. No, you got to shift that weight up, honey. Can we talk about it? Pull your weight. Shift that weight, honey. Okay? So like I said before, well, a man could whoop a woman because he still got male strength. Okay, sis. There's some woman out there that got greater strength than a lot of men out there I know, honey. Girl, bye. A woman don't need a man. A woman got to learn how to use her body, though. How about that? A woman don't need a man to do nothing, honey. She got to learn how to use her body. Well, a woman can't do that because she's weaker. Men have large bone mass and larger muscles. And it's like, have you not seen these female bodybuilders? Sis. Okay, can we talk about, have you not seen how, I can even talk about this too. My friend, there's a bar here in my city. And this girl and this guy, they got into a fight. It was a domestic thing, but nobody called the police. And I asked why. And they said because she was handling her own. I don't give a damn. So they had this tall black guy and they had this tall black girl. And this black girl was a bigger girl. She was, plus size, And the guy, I guess he was trying to flirt with another girl in front of her. So she told him, let's go outside and talk. I guess he was threatened because that's what insecure men are. When men are insecure, they don't like when a woman talk down on them. It makes them feel some way. And the same thing with insecure women too, honey. They'll feel like because you're younger than them, you gotta talk up to them. Girl, bye. Anyway, so I guess he got offended. Like, what? You want to talk to me outside? Okay, let's go outside then. So he was ready to fight. Everybody knew that. So the bouncers leave out. Everybody go out to the parking lot and no hitting is involved. She's pointing in his face, telling him that we're about to go, go in there, get your stuff, tell your little new girlfriend bye, we're about to go. Well, he's all like, I ain't going nowhere. She's like, what? Before you know it, honey, she's telling him some stuff. I guess she must have struck some nerves, honey. This man backhand this girl. Everybody was like, oh my God. This woman get up off that ground, honey, and she sumo wrestled this man. Girl, I swear to y'all, she picked this man up and sumo body slammed his ass. All on concrete, y'all. All on freaking concrete. So he get up and he said, oh, he started calling her these derogatory names. Fee, boo, boo, boo. Right? So then she's like, well, you didn't say that when I just body slammed you. So I guess he had something to prove. So then he starts boxing this girl. It was like, girl. And I'm just like, oh my God. Somebody needs to call the damn police. Now, I would have called the police, but my phone was dead. Because I wanted to put this on Instagram too, girl. But my phone was dead. And I'm not even being funny. My phone had died. Because I was like, damn, how could all my phones be dead at the same damn time? But they were. Honey, she must have, when he boxed her, she's standing her ground, honey. He hitting her all in her face, honey. I kid y'all not. He's hitting her all in her face. Finally, the last one, she goes to the ground. And then she gets back up, honey. She must have, girl, he must have. A demon came by that girl body. Honey, she jumped up, she pushed him on a water fountain, and that's when they decided to, the bouncer decided to come in and break it up. She pushed him to the fire hydrant, the yellow thing. Y'all know the yellow with the firemen that come in and put their holes in too. She pushed to that and she started choking him and just punching him over and over and over. So we're seeing him like just, passing out, whatever the hell's going on with them, girl. The bouncers come in, they break it up, and I'm just sitting there thinking, like, nobody called the police, though? Like, these must be regulars, or the bouncers this must be their homeboy, because nobody called the police. I couldn't believe it. And then my friend had nerve to talk about we should go there and get some drinks. No, the hell we not. You go ahead and go over there and get your ass beat. And it's the same friend, too, by the way, that her man threatened he was going to beat her butt, and she's still talking to the man. And that's why we don't talk like that, girl. I'm not messing with no dumb broad, honey. A man tell you he going to beat your butt and you still think that's cute? You don't love yourself, Miss Thing. So yes, how to not misgender a transgender person. If they present themselves as a female, you call them her or she until they say, don't call me that, I'm a man. Going into my transgender sisters out there, let's not say it's okay, you can call me he or him, I'm okay with both. Because there was something I watched online and a transgender person was like, you can call me girl or boy, I don't care, I identify as both. And I'm sitting here looking like, you remind me of that transgender escort that I know of, and she's a porn star, and she had a website where she was trying to interview celebrities. Mama detransitioned and started a channel on detransitioning, and I must have, girl, see right there, that detransition and stuff right there, girl, you were never a woman. You were never a woman, honey. You're making it look bad for all the other transgenders. Girl, you were never a woman. You were always your mama's son. You just loved your mama so much you wanted to emulate her. And no, I'm not talking about Madison, honey. There's another girl, honey. Riri or something. Riri, honey. I think her name is Riri. Riri's World or something, honey. G-transition. And you know his mama was so happy too. Oh, insecure ass female, honey. She was violated growing up. Somebody took stuff from her and she wanted to take that from her child. So she was so happy when her child detransitioned. You can move in with me, baby. Two miserable ass grown adults are living under one roof. Two miserable ass black folks. Now you know they said one or more miserable black person together and you got an army. Okay. Maybe that's an insider. Let me not say that. Never mind. Never mind, honey. Come on, honey. Yes, honey, come on. Come on. Okay, come on, Tasha. Come on, honey. I feel like truth should have even been lost like that in the physical. And true spirituals won't even see the physical body. Exactly, Sheesh. And I believe that too. I always say that. Real spiritualists don't see the fact that you're white or black or Christian or Jewish. Or they don't see the fact that you're disabled or not disabled. They see you for the energy that you are presenting to them. You know, if you're presenting love to them, that's all they're going to see you as. What people will do, and this is how I know if people are really homophobic, transphobic, and or indifferent, there's two things. I'll say the biggest one. When people have to make a connection as a heterosexual person to connect with you, like they have to try. Like, well, I have nothing against gay people because my brother gay. You're lying. You have everything against gay people. Because I don't have a problem against heterosexual people because everybody I know is heterosexual. How stupid does that sound? No. When they try to make a connection with you so you can feel comfortable with their passive aggressiveness, that's how you know they faking it. Or they'll make up, well, I don't know if it's the same thing for you being you're a transgender woman, but I know for women like me, okay, baby girl, we're not doing no damn work together. I mean, I'm telling y'all, you will be surprised how many people have reached out to me, y'all. And I'm not being funny. As a spiritualist that I am, you'll be surprised how many people have reached out to me, said they were down for the LGBT community, and have said the most stupid, oh girl, the most ignorant stuff out their mouth. Like, oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to call you a he. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know how it is for you LGBT people, but for the heterosexual people, we go through this, and that. And it's like, what? What? Because a lot of you heterosexual people are not really heterosexual, mama. So what? So like I said, that connection stuff, that's how you know, okay, girl, you're lying. You're in here for a he. And when it's all said and done, you'll be the first one to cut in on somebody. Okay, come on. Hey, hello, Kia. Yes, come on, Tasha. Okay, come on. Yeah, they do. They start calling, and you know what's so weird? They don't just call transgenders it. I've seen and heard heterosexuals call lesbian women and gay male it. Yes. My yogurt is all melted, honey. We're gonna eat this up. I don't care. It's turned into liquid. But I've seen them call them that. I've seen them call lesbian women like it or that. Or they don't want to be disrespectful, so they'll call them a they. They say they want this. Like, what? You don't know what that is? Honey, what? Well, I don't know because, you know, it looks like a man, but I see boobs over there. Okay, so why not call it what you're seeing? And they correct you and say, excuse me, I'm a female. You can say, oh, I'm sorry. Some people just don't give a damn though, especially black people. Black people are the only people that I've encountered that want respect for all their mishaps. And I'm keeping it real. There could be a daughter who are abandoned by her parents. There could be a woman who was abused and beaten by her husband. There could be a woman who was left to take her 5 kids by herself. You have to respect that, and you got to have sympathy for that. But the minute that you're a trans person, a gay person, or anything different from them, well, I don't have to have sympathy for you because I don't agree with that. What? What? Oh, so for you, we got to have sympathy for you? This yogurt is so good, honey. We got pineapple in it, watermelon. Oh my God. They got seeds in the watermelon too, by the way. Let me stop. Come on, Plain Care. It is good, honey. Go to the Yogurt Land. I love Yogurt Land. You want to eat out, but you don't want to eat heavy? Go to the Yogurt Land. This one here, they only have probably 7 different options of yogurt. In the country city I went to where I first tried Yogurtland at, I think it's in Visalia, California. They had over 50 different options. Now Yogurtland is bringing ice cream in. And I'm just like, why do people do that? We already got Baskin Robbins. Why you need to bring ice cream into a yogurt place? If people want ice cream, let them go to Baskin Robbins. Mmm. Strawberries, pineapple, look. Pineapple, strawberry, watermelon. Nope. I think I ate all the watermelon. Nope, pick up watermelon right here. Honey, it's cold, so I gotta suck it to warm it up. Yep. Watermelon seeds are good to eat. You know what? If you go to the Asian store, they actually sell it as a snack. Tasha, it's so good. Go to the Asian store, they sell them as a snack. I can't remember what they call them. The Thai restaurant, though, they eat watermelon seeds. The seed of fruits are good, even apple seeds. They say not to eat too much, though. There are oh God, there's something in the apple seed. I can't remember. This is really good. What time do they close? I think they close at 12 o'clock. I may go get some more, honey. Oh. They kill parasites. That's what I say too. There you go. There you go, Tabitha. Hey, Tabitha, girl. Yes, apple seeds contain small amounts of arsenic. There you go. Arsenic. There you go. There you go. Come on, Tabitha. I knew my people were up in here. I always say this too, because even as a trans woman, she used to be, people always say, why are you always talking about woman body parts, like the uterus being healthy, the yoni, the vagina? And I always talk with this, most of my clients, viewers, subscribers, most of them are females, 80% of them. Being healthy is not just about being healthy on a physical, on a spiritual level. It's also about being healthy, or being spiritual is not just about being your best spiritually. It's about, or mentally, it's about being your best physically. A lot of people have a spiritual mentality, or they want these spiritual plans, but they want to lack their body. And it's never going to work out. It's never going to work out. In fact, some people might hate me, but I'm going to say this. You have meridians all throughout your body. Your teeth have nerves in them. These nerves send messages throughout your whole body, most importantly, your brain. When you have rotten teeth and or you have teeth that are missing, you have cut off channels to your brain. And these are healthy signals too. When you put something in your mouth, your teeth is the first things to tap into foods or whatever you put in your mouth to grasp. Your teeth have got little tiny holes in it. And a lot of people out here that are claiming to be spiritually advanced and they got teeth missing and or they don't have no teeth at all. or their teeth is jacked up. I mean, like, girl, where the two teeth comes together, they have a teeth overlap from that teeth is brown, they got the teeth chipped right here, and I'm just like, honey, I'm not cutting in on you, but we all know that magic is in your brain, and we all know that your teeth is connected to your brain, sister. So, honey, you out here, I'm telling you, people always worrying about the physical, the spiritual. Keep all this nice. I always check my toes. I keep my toenails clean, clip my toes, massage my feet. Hands too. Everything is one thing. Your skin is the largest organ on your body. Keep baby it, honey. Baby that skin, honey. Same thing with that mouth. Because you need everything that your body came with. Let's talk about it. Including your teeth. And that's not a cut in, I'm just saying, honey. I ain't going to no damn spirituals that got dentures in their mouth. And I'm not even cutting in. I ain't going to no spirituals that got teeth missing in their mouth. I ain't going to no spirituals that got rotten teeth in their mouth neither. Because as quiet as it's kept, when you got bad energy in your body, it shows in your teeth first. I don't think you heard me. When you got bad energy in your body, it shows in your teeth first. And it's not your teeth, it's your nails. Can we talk about it? It's your teeth, your nails, and sometimes your hair too. That's how you know somebody got some good juju or some bad juju, honey. Ask them to show you their teeth. Say, open your mouth, let me see that teeth. And I'm not cutting in, I'm telling you the facts. Look it up. Maybe I'll do a video on that. Maybe I'll do a video on that, honey. Honey, save your teeth, girl. Ooh, I'm about to go brush my teeth as soon as I get in this house, honey. I don't like talking about teeth, girl. When I had to get my my cavities done, and I paid all that money. Ooh, most thing I said, honey, I make sure I don't put nothing inside that mouth. There shouldn't be. They do. Your nails do, honey. Oh, it's cyanide. Okay, maybe it's cyanide. It can kill you. Arsenic is what they used to kill people back in the day with. All the Victorian style people over there. Most of the murders that took place before like 1920, they would use arsenic. There's a story actually. Well, there's several stories of spirituals out there where they wanted to take out the whole damn family for whatever reason, and they put arsenic, because arsenic doesn't have a taste or odor. It doesn't smell. They put it inside of their orange juice and shit, and it killed the whole family. I'm telling you, it's crazy. Transmission fluid. A lot of people suffer from kidney problems in America. Honey, people, if they put transmission fluid in your liquids, in your foods, you're not going to taste it. That's how dogs end up dying. Dogs die from consuming transmission fluid and stuff. Matter of fact, my neighbor killed my dog like that. But it's okay because God took her 6 months later, so It is what it is, girl. But yes, honey, my neighbor years ago when I was a teenager, she killed my dog with damn transmission fluid. But that gets inside of your kidneys, honey. That shuts it down. Slowly but surely, too. I kid you not. I watch Snap, girl. I watch all those shows, girl, where they talk about that. Girl, people putting transmission fluid. Girl, bye. You go get that at Dollar Tree. Grocery stores need to stop selling automotive. You know, I just realized that. Grocery stores do sell automotive shit. Why? It's like even chemicals. Like, you're a grocery store, sis. But I guess they feel like, well, you got all those damn pesticides in that milk anyway. You got all those damn insecticides on that rice. A little bit of carpet cleaner won't hurt you. A little bit of Raid won't hurt you. Because, girl, they got that Raid by their hot dogs in Walmart. I don't know what Walmart, I don't know about y'all Walmart, but over here, girl, they got the hot dogs right here against the wall, and you turn this way, there go the Raid right there. And it's like, honey, let me get home and I don't eat hot dogs, so I don't have to worry about it. I smell everything, though. I smell my bags of chips. Honey. Girl. Y'all, this is so bomb, honey. Mm. 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 It's gonna put me on the toilet, honey. They do, honey. Come on, honey. Shiesty, honey. Your family in North Carolina have watermelon farms. My uncle says only eat the female watermelons. Come on, Tasha. I mean, that makes sense. Do male watermelons have seeds? Tasha, do the male watermelon have seeds? That's interesting to know. Do they got seeds in the male watermelon? Oh my God. How was New's birthday? We didn't do nothing, honey. Honey, he didn't get to go to PetSmart, honey. I slept in, honey. Maybe later I'll go get him some steak or something. Maybe we'll celebrate it on Sunday. I need to get in here and start my thing. I think I'm going to do something for the new moon too. Pick that up when I get in the house right now, honey. Because I got a lot of, even though I just bought candles, I have a lot of certain size of candles I want to get rid of. So to do that is, I'm going to offer some teas, honey. Yes, honey. You been drinking watermelon, honey? Ooh, I love watermelon juice. Watermelon juice is good for you. Coconut water and watermelon juice is very good for you. They have a whole blend of melon juice. It's cantaloupe, honeydew, watermelon, and something else. It's so good. I even like the watermelon and mint. Oh, shit. Safeway have that. Rayleigh's. Love it, honey. So good. Oh, that will put you in the bathroom too, honey. That's why I love working for myself, because when you work for yourself, you could use the restroom whenever you need to. When you work for somebody else, you can't. Let me get up in here. Let me get up in here, honey. I thank you all for watching. And I gotta get started on this work, honey. Collard green juice cures cancer. Come on, honey. Eating collard greens cure cancer too. Any greens foods. Green foods are anti-cancerous. Yep. In fact, if you, ooh, that tastes so nasty. In fact, ooh, maybe that yogurt got my taste buds out of whack. Oh, that's probably tastes like, it tastes like seltzer water. Yeah. What was I gonna say? Yeah, collard greens is good. I used to eat collard greens once a week. I need to start back into doing that. I haven't ate collard greens in probably 3 weeks. No, maybe a month, actually. But collard greens are anti-cancerous. Broccoli is too. I can't remember what they call, what's in it, but there's something in it. I think collard greens is related to broccoli, actually. I think they're related. I think collard green and broccoli, yeah, I think they are related, actually, yeah. I think, I think they connect it. I've been drinking watermelon. Come on, honey. Yeah, brush and floss and use that mouthwash, honey. Drying of the mouth is what causes bacteria to stay in your mouth. And the acids will eat up your teeth. The bacteria will start to become acidic and eat up your teeth. That's how a lot of people with certain diseases, they will lose their teeth. And it's not because the disease make them lose their teeth. It's because the disease make their mouth dry. And it causes the bacteria to stay in there and it eats up the teeth. Same thing with the gums and stuff. I mean, honey, it gets deep. That's what I said, honey. Girl, you got to watch your body. Listen to your body, honey. And of course, when I do my videos, I always speak about my experience and the information on what I've researched. And I don't just research one thing or one place. Like when it came to hormones and all that, you know, there's websites out there that they've been doing studies since 1972. So, honey, I was going to trust that site versus somebody who's never done it and or who barely start doing it. You know what I mean? Like, honey, no. If you've been doing studies since 1972 and you surveyed over 15,000 trans women, and I think it said 9,000 trans men, I'm gonna listen to what you gotta say. So, do your research, honey. Okay, do your research. Uh-huh. Oh, I do mine once a month, Tasha. Just in case. Ooh. Just in case, girl. I change my toothbrush once a month. Just in case. Girl, they sell Dollar Tree. They sell toothbrushes at Dollar Tree. Girl, bye, you get 6 for $1. Girl, bye. You better get rid of that shit once a month. Once a month. Yep. And I use strong toothpaste, honey. My mouthwash has aloe vera, cinnamon oil, eucalyptus oil, and something else oil. And I can't remember. My toothpaste have 23 different herbs in it. So good. Hold on. Shit. Girl, I can't stand this neighbor, honey. I can't stand this motherfucking neighbor. Come on, Tasha. 6 months is good, though. Like I said, I just don't trust that. It's like brushing your teeth. You're supposed to brush your teeth after every time you eat. If you can't, carry mouthwash with you. But I forget to brush after every meal. But I do brush several times a day, though. Because one time I think I brushed so much that my freaking gums were starting to hurt. I think I brushed like 5 times in one day. More than I have too. I think I was eating, I think I made a yellow cake with chocolate icing. And then I think I had something, or I ate a brown, it was something I ate. I can't even remember. But I must have brushed my teeth like 5 times a day. And the 5th time I got ready to brush, it was like, like, honey, my gums were hurting. Because you get right here when you brush. You brush the teeth, but you focus on this right here. Your gum line. You focus on your gum line. There you go. You focus on that gum line, honey. And honey, that shit hurt. I said, oh, honey, I can't brush tomorrow. And I sure did, honey. It hurt for about a good day. I'll tell you that. The nighttime it hurt, and then until the following night it hurt it. But I made sure I kept mouth washing, honey. Mouth rinsing. You love using toothpicks? Oh, girl, yes, honey. Toothpicks. I learned my lesson with toothpicks. I was living with a roommate. I had a toothpick. I don't know, it made me flush the toothpick down the toilet. But one toothpick messed up the whole plumbing. I kid y'all not. One toothpick clogged the whole plumbing throughout the house. Don't ask me how. But I was like, ooh, no more toothpicks for me. So I use flosses now. Flosses, they have the toothpick flosses. You know, the plastic with the plastic pointer and the toothpick or the floss at the top. I'll do that first. Poke, right? Floss. And then poke again. Then you go brush your teeth. Ooh, girl, you won't believe how much stuff comes out. Kid you not. You won't believe, honey. It's like taking a bath. People take a bath once a day. Some people do it once every other day. To each his own. But honey, I take 2 baths a day, and I kid you not. Honey, well, sometimes it is once a day, but honey, I don't go longer than that. Honey, and sometimes that water be so dirty, and I'm like, the hell? What? Honey, that water was dirty like my ass was working in the field or something today. But of course, it's your toxins too. Everything in your body comes out. So I probably wasn't out doing stuff, but I probably ate some stuff that wasn't good, honey. So when I took the shower, it opened my pores and it all came out. That's what I said, looking at people's face too. Some people have acne, and some of it is hormonal. Some of it is parasites. Some of it is poisons getting out of your skin, and the acne becomes cyst, actually. They're not acne. They're not just bumps, like, you know, with bacteria stuff in it. So they're actually cysts of bubbles, like boils of stuff trying to come out. Even going into pussiness, when you have bumps on your body and it has pus on it and shit. People are like, oh, I don't know what that is. Girl, there's something in your body. Your body's trying to get rid of it. That's why that shit is like that. And even when you get high with a certain part of your body, it'll tell you what's going on too. That's why I'm like, honey, I don't play that, honey. I don't play that. That's why I'm like, I don't know how you let random strangers in your bed. First of all, how you let random people in your house or in your bed without you fully investigating their skin and stuff. Because, you know, I investigate people's skin, girl. Girl, bye. That's why you go on dates, honey. You look at all this. Okay, there's no bumps. Okay. Ooh, there was a bump there the last time. Where did it go? And you know I'm asking, honey. Not the first date, though. But before we get into that, are you clean? When's the last time you got tested? Oh, you don't remember? Can you get tested and bring me the papers the next time we meet up? Oh, girl, that got some people scared, too. Like, what? Yes. They be like, what? I gotta go get... Yes, you do? Yes. Yes, go get tested, please. Why, you calling me dirty? I'm not saying that, but you just don't know what people have nowadays, honey. You got people that are into animals nowadays, honey. I'm not taking that chance. Mixing some DNA and stuff, honey. Almost made me think of a dream I had before. Some disgusting people, honey. They were transforming into weird shit, honey. Like the spirituals that tried to send the spy, honey. You have a permanent retainer The hell? What is that? What is a permanent retainer? You had braces before? You had braces before? I think I've seen a permanent retainer where it looks like they have braces but without the tracks. I don't want no braces, honey. Keep my gap, please. Keep my gap. Without my gap, I'll probably be talking like this. Without my gaps, I'll probably be talking like this. Grab the things, everybody, and take me back to what I want to do. And I want to play with that. Yeah, I'll be talking like that without my gap. Well, you might say you kind of sound like that anyway right now. I got a tongue ring, girl. Don't try me. Oh shit! Don't try me, Miss Thing. Don't try me, Miss Thing. Ooh, girl, you better be like the new moon is tomorrow, honey. And I'm trying to stand it's good presence right now. Don't you try me, bitch. Let's say talk about something. Well, you kind of sound like that now. Don't make me send my spirits over there to mollywop you. Those spirits will go over there and mollywop you, girl. Okay, give me a kiss. Okay. Some people do sound like that though. I forget. That's why I'm like, girl, you could have just kept your gap, honey. No Tino Shade trying to be cute. There is no disease with having a gap tooth or having your teeth with a gap in between, honey. There's no disease with that, honey. Ain't no, well, if you don't get your gap closed up, we're going to give you 6 months to live. Some people be trying to act like that too. I have a sister-in-law, well, ex-sister-in-law, who she loved braces. I kid you not. I knew her for 7 years. We were like very, very close. And in those 7 years, she probably had braces maybe 3 times. And I'm like, girl, you better keep that gap, honey. I'm telling you, men love a woman with a gap, and I won't go into the details of why, but people with gaps, honey, girl, bad. Ask anybody out there that has a gapped partner out there, male or female. Honey, please. That teeth will get you right together, honey. People just try to make fun of my gap teeth. Girl, bye. I love my gap. How you doing, honey? I love this gap, honey. Your man might love it too. Ow! 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 Your man might love it too. Ow! Anyway, y'all, let me go, honey. I'm gonna go so I get started on my tea. And I will be back, of course, because like I said, honey, new moon is tomorrow, honey. And there's some things I want to present for the new moon. How about that? How about that? And I got to get ready for the spring equinox too, honey. We're looking forward to that, honey. Aren't we? I got to do my Sex Magic Lilith class. Finish my Bible class. Yeah, this weekend is going to be pretty. Anyway, loving life, peace and blessings, honey. Oh, and I bought me some Peruvian maca root too. So now I'm about to make me a smoothie. Oh, yes, honey. Matter of fact, what time is it? Is it 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock? Damn. I need me a little bit, because I don't have to put it in a blender. I could just put a cup in and just drink it. Let me go really quickly, honey. Okay, why not? I hope nobody take this damn spot though. The store closed at 12 o'clock, honey. I wish there was a closer one. Well, who the hell is this? Girl, it's like a new car show up like every other day here. Y'all need me some stimulants, honey. Just a little bit too. Can I just get a little bit? Just a little bit. Just a little bit of stimulant. Just a little bit. Just a little bit of stimulant. Oh, just a little bit. Can I get a little bit of the stimulant? Oh, just a little bit. Do Food for Less have that? I never seen that. Safeway does. Safeway is right here. I'm trying to think if I should just go to Safeway or go way over there to damn Winca. Girl, I am hungry, honey. You're like, damn, girl, you eating, huh? Yes, I am. I'm hungry. Girl. You hear me? I don't even know what, we're going to Safeway because Winco's too busy. Anyway, how J2 funny, honey? What you been up to, honey? You been too busy twerking it and dropping it like it's hot. You said after you back it up, then stop. Now what, drop it like it's hot. After you back it up and stop. Now what, drop it like it's hot. Oh, drop it like it's hot. Oh, drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. Oh, I gotta come out remix like that, honey. After you back it up, then stop. Tasha, you were in those clubs, honey, huh? Tasha, I feel like you were dancing to that song. But you weren't dropping it like it's hot though, Tasha. You look like you'll drop it like it's hot. It looked like you'll be sitting back there watching while they drop it like it's hot. Tasha, for some reason I felt like you were sitting back there watching while they were dropping it, sis. You were like, come on, mama, get on it. Ow, drop it like it's hot. You know, football, that's what I think about football too.
GPS signal lost.
I'm not trying to be funny. With football, it reminds me of some sexual stuff. And it's not that I want to think about it being sexual. But when they go 1, 2, 3, hook. And, you know, this man is like crouched. You know, he's bent over. You know, you see his derriere. And you know, everything else just all in your face. And you sit back there waiting for him to throw that ball to you. You get the ball as if he's imitating that he gave birth to that ball. So you're the father of that child. That's a ceremony, honey. I don't care nobody say. That's a ceremony. Then y'all throw the ball. And y'all trying to tackle people down, honey. How does it feel to tackle another man? That's all I want to ask these heterosexual people out here. How does it feel to tackle another man down when you don't like gay men? And I'm not calling football players gay. I'm not. I'm just asking. How does it feel to tackle another man, but yeah, you don't support gay marriage? Because maybe they like tackling men as much as you like tackling them. Honey, can we talk? Can we talk? You know what I mean? Maybe they like tackling them just the way you like to tackle them. Shit. Ain't nobody mad, honey. You know, ain't nobody mad, girl. You know, let them tackle. Okay. I don't mind if people tackle people, honey. I like to be tackled every now and then too, honey. Ow. Just don't slam me too hard, honey. Ow. Okay. Come on, Sister Tangline. Tosh, was that you? Good night, honey. Good night, She's the Beast. Well, I guess I'm going to take y'all in here until I die, honey. Or until this phone die. Dr. Francis asked Cresswell, and he had a big brown ball theory that asked those some questions. The book is called The ISIS Papers. What? Are you serious? Oh, see, Tasha, you open up some words. Tasha, you opening up some words, honey. I need to look up this person. Can I look this person up right now, Tasha? Tasha, I need to look this person up, girl, because that's what I want to know. You know, these people be so sportish, and it's a gag because even back in the Roman times, where did football come from? Football didn't come from Africa, and I'm not even cutting in. Where did football come from? Who did football? So they want to put down the Romans and the Greeks. You know, talk about this and that, but girl, you using the sports still, and you over here talking about, well, my son don't want to play these sports, so he's gay. But yeah, sister, they used to play those sports back in the day, and they used to mate with each other after they played the sports together. Can we talk? Can we talk? They used to do that. So it's like, girl, why are you mad, honey? It's nice and warm in here. It doesn't come from Africa. It didn't. Come on, honey. It came from Greek. So that's why I'm like, why are you mad, honey? Let this Greekins, honey, let them have their tea. You know what I mean? Let them. Ooh, girl. Girl, let them have their tea here, y'all. Look at this, honey. Tasha, you ready for this? Daily greens, girl. It says 13 vegetables right here, girl. You have kale, spinach, and romaine, honey. Let's see. They don't got no collards. No collards, though. They don't got no collards, sis. It says cucumber, though. Ooh, girl, you know this gonna put me on the toilet, honey. We gonna get it, though. We gonna get it, honey. 'Cause we like going to the toilet, honey. Who don't like going to no toilet? Okay, no, we not gonna get the vegetables. No, we not. I lied, y'all. We're gonna get that one right there. Okay, this is the root chakra right here. You see the bananas? This is gonna give you a libido. The cherries right there. Ooh, that's gonna make you moist. The apple right there, that's gonna help with the fertility, honey. Aphrodisiac. Cranberries gonna clean out your piping, honey. Catch those teeth and lubricate it. How about that? You got the berries right there too. And you also have the damn pomegranates. Girl, you better get back. Girl, stop playing with me. Girl, get back. Ooh, that look good right there, honey. It's that soy though, girl. Maybe that's why my boobs are already big. They growing bigger, honey. All the damn soy I'm putting in my body. Okay, this one is pretty nasty too. Let's get this, honey. Let's get that. No, we're not gonna get that. I'm indecisive. I'm indecisive, honey. Do I want the green greens or do I want the berry one? Damn, this is so hard to choose. We'll get the green, honey. You gonna buy that tomorrow? You gonna come and do it? 2 males would wrestle in the sand pit before battle for them to right. And you know why they would get turned on by that? See that right there? See that right there? See that right there? But they be like, yeah, to play some sports. Why? To see if he's gay or not? See if he's gonna get an erection? Honey. Get him to play those sports to see if he's gonna catch it. Is that why you want him to play those sports, honey? See if he's gonna see if he's gonna catch a for his fellow teammate. Says, don't play with me. Girl, bye. Stop playing with me, girl. Get out my face. Get out my face, honey. That's why they call those sports body contact sports. I'm more erotic. Good. Are you so you're the bagger now?
Hey, I'm whatever it is.
I'm getting this one. The other one had 109 berries. This one has, in the back it has vitamins added to it too. Fiber content. Well, yeah, this one has fiber in it too. See, I'm not getting it for the fiber, but this is good for your blood. Anything red is good for your blood. Purple and red.
They are amazing.
That's what a real tomato sauce tastes like.
That's a real heirloom. That's a real heirloom. They're like a kaleidoscope inside. I've grown them. I have grown them, but they don't bloom like other tomatoes.
And they taste like they're the best.
They are so, I mean, you just want to put them between two slices of bread or just eat them right like that.
That's like just, really, it's like picking it right off the vine. Yeah.
Oh
The
wow.
heirloom tomatoes.
Yeah, I've never had one.
They're gorgeous.
The best.
And they're different colors. Like that one was the green and red, and it's that way all the way through.
It's the flavor, is it that
The
it's
flavor
juicy?
is
The
incredible.
flavor. It's a tomato flavor.
Oh my gosh. I love tomatoes.
Yep.
It's not
Good.
those,
Right
raw.
off the vine. Right off the
it's not
vine.
those hot house.
You know, she peeked at me over her phone because
You said, thank you. Oh, you don't get yours done?
no.
She can't have that.
Oh, thank you.
Poke something out.
Uh-oh.
I will. When I fly back east, I'll do something.
Oh, you're going east? Are you from there?
No, a friend of mine's house. So
Oh.
I'm going back.
Are you from West Coast?
I'm a California girl.
Really?
Yeah.
You know somebody who's from Minnesota? You kind of have a Minnesota accent. That's what I was like, I want to
No,
ask her.
my
She's from...
husband was an Okie.
Oh! You said it, not me. I didn't say that, y'all.
And he'd get mad at me. He'd go, I went to school. Oh, come on, your accent's coming out of me.
Because I was like, is she from Minnesota? I kind of hear Minnesota.
No.
Oh, wow.
No.
My condolences to your friend.
I have a cousin that grew up his whole life in Blythe,
Uh-huh.
right on the border of Arizona.
Wow.
And everybody's like, where are you from? Because he talks like that too. He talks like Mater in the car.
Yes. Oh, my God.
But we're gonna go down yonder into this wash. It's like, play it's
Add in alphabets in there that's not really in there.
Yeah. Yeah, my aunt sounds like the old Model T. She
Oh.
just cracks me. I swear to God. Oh my gosh. But try those tomatoes. They're
I am.
expensive.
Heirloom.
Heirloom.
But they're big, though, so that
They are.
you can make a big salad with that.
Yes, you can. I love doing that with mozzarella
Yes. Oh, my God.
and basil leaves.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
You're making me hungry, and I just ate. Well, condolences to your friend and you, and be safe, honey.
I will.
Because
I'm going with friends.
all these flus and stuff too, you might come back with something. Yeah, see?
Throat, and it was like airborne.
Yeah,
Man.
and garlic works too. Kill that stuff off.
I'm at home tomorrow, so I'm doing a brisket. I'm going to
Yes.
dump a bunch of garlic
Yes,
in water.
yes. I'm like,
Yeah, yeah, a bunch of garlic.
Yeah. Bye. Happy St. Patty's Day. I will. Bye. Wait a minute. What you say? Hold on. I gotta walk past this guy. Okay, he left. Okay. Oh my God. Girl almost went into that door. It was supposed to open. I would have got this for free, huh? Girl, let me walk back in there and hit that door and say, ah, I'm gonna sue your ass. My face, I work with my face, honey. I know y'all gonna gag at that, but that's true. You know, if you're any type of model, honey, and you injure, let's say if you were a face model, you injure your face, honey, you can sue, honey, because that stops you from getting employment, just in case if you don't know that, honey. But you gotta be a model, honey. Let me not share with y'all my secrets, yeah. Y'all might be trying to say, Mister, can you give me a model in chat? So you can try to get some money out of them. You scammer, you! When I be on my phone talking to y'all, they be looking at me like, who is this be talking to? I'm on my live, girl. That's who. Mind your business. It's not to you. Do you FaceTime your girlfriend? Day two. Ooh, she said she making her a brisket, honey. Ooh, girl, what is a brisket? I never heard of that. Is that a meat? It sounds like a meat. I love garlic though. I take garlic extract and I take garlic pills. That's a good anti-flu. Kid you not. If you don't want the flu, take garlic. Garlic kills everything. Garlic, coconut oil, onion. You can take that's good. That's good. I put garlic and onion on my seasoning, on my stuff. Inside my shakes and too, I put cayenne pepper. When I drink my juices, I put cayenne pepper, onion powder, and garlic powder. That's also good for parasites too. Anti-parasitic. Go ahead, honey, Miss Thing. Before I back up and ask to see your jock strap. Honey, can I see your jock strap? Can I see your jock strap, honey? My brother said, can he see your jock strap over here, honey? He want to see, he looked like he wear a jock strap too, honey. He looked like he got one on right now. He liked the way that band feel around his inner thighs, honey. He liked the way that band caresses inner thighs and spread his lower gluteus, what is it? Gluteus maximus, and what is the other one? Gluteus something, honey. He likes the way that feels caressing that region of his body. Ow! And when he bends over to pick up a piece of paper, he loves to feel the way that wind gets and tickle the little hair that's growing there to protect his rectum. Ow! Girl, I need to become an erotic writer. Let me stop. Okay? He must swing, honey. I had ginger, pineapple, and cayenne. Yes, come on, Tasha. Tasha, that's good for you. Put you on the toilet, though. Ginger make you go. If you're experiencing any constipation, if you're experiencing any type of health constipation, bitch, I don't know what the hell I was gonna say. If you're experiencing any type of constipation, I need you to put some cayenne pepper. And it doesn't got to be warm or cold or any of that. You can put it in any water. Honey, I put it in ice water before. It had me going. Cayenne pepper with lemon juice for sure will have you going. But cayenne pepper by itself, honey, you drink that, you are going to go to that bathroom. I kid you not. If you say, I'm constipated, I have no way, get you some cayenne pepper. I'm telling you, that shit was going to warm you up and make you go. I'm telling you, it's gonna warm you up and make you go, girl. It's gonna make your intestines and everything just start contracting. He goes, girl, you gonna let that fecal matter out of that body, honey. You hear me? You gonna let all that fecal matter out, honey. Ow! Oh, I feel like I gotta go use the rest. I just did that noise. I felt away down there. Ooh, honey, it feel like I just had a cup of cayenne pepper. We're about to drink this juice too when I get up in here, girl. I need a boost of energy. I need a boost of energy, honey. Cause the work we're doing tonight ain't no joke. Hey, the work we're doing tonight ain't no joke. Well, let me go back and look at. Will chili powder work? It could work. Depends on what type of chili powder you have. Some chili powder is pure cayenne pepper. Some of them has cumin in it. Yeah, it is cumin. They have cumin in it, brown cumin. Is it cumin or cumin? I don't know. C-U-M-I-N, cumin. I think it's cumin. They got brown cumin in it. They got cayenne pepper, and it's also another pepper. There's another pepper dry. You know the chili peppers. It's the chili pepper grounded up. There you go. In the little molcajete. Oh, girl, that thing come in handy too, girl. I looked up how to do aloe vera. I'm about to grow my own aloe vera too. You could do it in your home too. You don't got to be outside. I'm gonna start making I'm gonna grow my own aloe vera, and I can eat it. You can mix it. You can mix it in with honey, and you can powder it with turmeric, and eat it like candy bits. That's one of the reasons why I want to do it. But it showed me how to use the molcajete or the mortar and pestle into how to make aloe vera juice, which is crazy. It showed me how to do it online. I was like, what? Didn't even know that. Let me see. The jock shots are swung at each other like pillow fighting, and they would make new team members smell their jock shot as hazing ritual. Oh, they still do that though. They still do that, JT Funny in college. The whole hazing ritual, fraternities come from the whole Greek thing. That's like, you know, I don't want to even get into that. You got a whole bunch of confusion, you know, going on. Fraternities are Greekish. But don't tell them that. Girl, bye. I'm going to read that book, though, because I want to know, how does it feel to sit there and caress and tackle people down? Basketball, same thing, honey. They be all up on each other. Well, I don't think nothing of it because I'm not gay. Girl, bye. Girl, your eyes see everything. Can we talk about it? Your eyes see everything. Gay or straight, it doesn't matter. Your eye record everything that is in its peripheral, honey. You see somebody flash their stuff right here. You may not be into that, but your mind still records it, and it causes something else to come up. So it is what it is. And I'm not saying it causes anything to come up that's bad, but it causes something else to come up. And it's like, well, I don't know what could have made me this way because I wasn't raised like this. Of course you were not raised like that. Something you experienced made you that way. Something awakened a DNA in you, or a structure, something in you that wasn't normally awakened in you. That's why you became that way, huh? Let's talk about it. Girl, bye. That's why I said the manliest man is the man in a suit, not the man that plays sports. You know, I don't know where people get to that. You play sports, you're more masculine. Girl, bye. Girl, bye. That would be the girl, bye. Military and sports would be the first place somebody on the DL that would be DL would go. Girl, bye. Who you think you fooling, Miss Thing? Who you think you fooling, Miss Thing? Honey, sitting back there watching your brothers and teammates showering and stuff, honey, in that hot shower too. I want to see a camera up in that damn locker room. See how many of y'all pop a boner up in there, honey. How about that? Talk about you ain't getting turned on. Let me see. Let me see, are you facing the wall or you're facing in the front? Because I'm sorry, you know, if this is just me. You know, if I was a heterosexual man and I wasn't interested in none of my anus, you know, nothing back there being touched, when I'm showering, I'm going to be facing that way to make sure that you don't even get the idea of even going back there. You know what I mean? But you see some of these movies and stuff, and it's just like, why is he facing towards that wall like that? Like, I would be facing the other way. You know what I mean? I'll be facing that way if I didn't want that to be looked at. But you over here showing that off because you want them to look. Honey, you a little tempted, honey. Your teammates say, let's pull a train. They look at, girl, anyway, I'm talking too much. Girl, shut up. I'm talking too much. Girl, shut up, girl. Shut up, Miss Thing. Girl, shut up. Miss Thing, shut up, girl. Girl, shut up. I was about to start telling some business, honey. Girl, Miss Thing, shut up, girl. Let me put this down, honey, to remind myself, honey, who I am. Girl, shut up, girl. Shut up, Miss Thing. Ooh, Having some fraternities and sororities turn into cults and worship. There you go. Yeah, they do. Yes, I can. Yes, I could, Tasha. I would probably start out with hair and skin though, because hair and skin is my favorite thing. Dental is so important too, but it's so much stuff you can do with, I mean, I won't say there's so much stuff you can do with dental. There's so much stuff you could do to dental, like the basic baking soda and water. That works. Okay, I know people that are 90 years old that still got their teeth. I know people that are 6-something that still got their teeth. 70-something. Because baking soda and water. So yeah. So with that, I don't know about the toothpaste. Skincare, I definitely want to come out with a skincare thing. Yes, I do. Something with skincare. If not come out with my own stuff, I want to start somewhere where I can advise people on what to do. Like, do a regimen for you. Like, based off of your skin, your ethnical background. Not even that, I would say your location, because your environment plays a lot in your skincare. If you live in a cold environment all the time, you will suffer from a lot of dry skin. You will suffer from a lot of stuff. And it's usually the opposite. People think because they live like in a desert. Well, I live in a desert, so I suffer from dry skin. Girl, bye. How many people down there in Arizona have eczema and psoriasis and whatever, drying of the skin? Girl, bye. Heat is warming and wetting if you stay hydrated, and cold is more drying out. So people that experience cold, they have more of skin problems, and there are things that you can do to combat that. So like I said, based on your age, based on your environment, and possibly ethnical background, I could give you a regimen, tell you what you need to take to keep your skin up and great. And, you know, flush her, honey. You know, like how my face is, girl. See how swollen that face is? It's collagen, honey. This is a face of collagen. No surgical neither, honey. Let's not go there, girl. I don't want needles in my face. Girl, no needles in my face. Please, no. I can't do it. I was looking at those TV shows, girl. People are putting stuff in their face. I can't do that, girl. You might fuck around because there's nerves in your face. Just so you know, there's nerves in your face that links to other parts of your face. So I don't want you to poke something in my face, hit a damn nerve, and this eye doing this all the damn time. You know, I'm sitting here doing this the whole damn time. You're like, I'm not even cutting in. It's for real. Like these nerves, you don't know what could happen. I don't want to be injected with no silicone, no saline, no collagen. I don't care what it is you have for me, honey. No tea, no shade. If, you know, God forbid, if it's meant for my cheek to be down here by the time I'm 50, so let it. So let it, sis. But that ain't gonna happen because I put too much good stuff in my body, and I really take care of my skin. I keep it moist. I protect it from the sun, the environment, not just the sun, the environment. People always ask me why I wear makeup. I'm protecting my skin. Because I take the makeup off, I still got good skin. In fact, it's very velvety. Okay, whatever, we're not gonna say that. It's soft like butter. So I keep the makeup on to protect it from the environment. You got chemicals, you got all the stuff flying all around. Honey, that protects that. Now, moisture, unless you're putting petroleum jelly, wouldn't protect that. But petroleum jelly would protect it. But that's why I keep it moisturizer, tinted moisturizer, BB cream, you know, or makeup. When I take off the makeup, the skin still looks good. Hello! You see ain't no makeup right here, girl. And it still looks good. Can we talk about it? I don't want to give y'all too much, girls. They might try to report the video. And I don't know why it looks oily, because there's no oil on me, honey. Is that the camera light? Yeah, I don't know why it looks oily like that. That's weird. Yeah, I don't know why it looks oily like that. There's no damn oil on me. Whatever. I guess it's just the lighting, honey. Mistress Tantra Islam. Come on, honey. Yes, honey. Alat. Come on now. Allah's daughter. Come on, Mistress Tantra Alat. Honey, they will cuss me out. You got kicked out of the chat. How did you get kicked out of the chat, Nicole? Good hydration. Yes. Water actually helps your body to build collagen. Vitamin C and water should be you should consume vitamin C every day. Low dosages every day, higher dosages every now and then. Vitamin C is A2, all the vitamins are needed, but vitamin C, vitamin D, if you are someone that's darker skinned, because, you know, vitamin D is a hormone that's released when the sun hits you. And when you're darker skinned, you know, melanin, that's going to the melanated stuff, it actually prevents your body from absorbing all the vitamin D that it needs. So you have to get vitamin D as a supplement. And a lot of people don't understand that. Darker people, that's why you suffer from kidney failure and anything that contributes to vitamin D efficiency. Look it up. You think I'm lying? Look that stuff up. Darker people suffer a lot more from dialysis or kidney problems than lighter skinned people, because darker skin, it's harder for the sun to penetrate through you to give you vitamin D, or excuse me, vitamin D is already in you. It's hard for your body to convert that over. Now, so that's why I say this whole vitamin D stuff, you know, excuse me, melanin stuff, it's not really that important, because people that are lighter, 1 hour a day of sunlight, they have their vitamin D. You know, now if you want to go spend 20 hours in the sun, you will develop skin cancer. That's too much damn sun. But an hour is great. When you're darker skin, no. You need to get a D supplement, honey. Go ahead, drink your water, stay hydrated, eat your foods. But definitely if you're darker skin, you should be really watching what's in your body. But you can't tell people nothing, girl. You know, they want to do what they want. They want to drink the alcohol. They want to smoke their TT. They want to do all that shit. Okay, sis. You get to be 50, you start having health problems, you know, ain't nobody gonna feel sorry for you like that. No tea, no shade. Okay? Ain't nobody gonna I'm not gonna feel sorry for you. So I'm gonna say, girl, well, I told you that when you were 20-some years old and you won't listen to me. You said, what I look like listen to some young ass B. Okay, girl. Okay. Does body hair get on certain pheromones? No. Body hair does hold odor though. On your hair strands, you have little tiny things on it. Like there's things on your hair strand to make it dark, light, what they call it, little bugs, I guess you call it that. And that's what gives it the coloring and the sheen and all that. So, okay, out of that. Hair holds odor. People who tend to have a hairier body tend to have a stronger body odor. Hence, while my Middle Eastern people and African people, because a lot of people say that Africans don't have body hair. That's not true. Any person who comes from a desert type of climate will have body hair. And we should say ancestry, that have ancestors, or people that have ancestors from desert parts of the world will have body hair, because the hair helps the sand. You know, you have sandstorms in the desert. You have a whole bunch of stuff in the desert. Wind, kicking up dust and stuff. The body hair keeps that. On top of that, even in colder climates, it keeps you warm. It regulates body temperature and all that good stuff. So when people make fun of my Arabic brothers and sisters for being musty and stuff, I've seen her think to myself like, well, you don't got body hair and you still musty. No tea, no shade. So, you know, I'd rather smell their curry and their neem oil, because not because they're musty, they're dirty. It's because they use neem oils and these strong spices, when your ass don't use that stuff and you still smell pissy. You know, you still smell like a billy goat. You know what I mean? You still smell like ass. No tea, no shade. That's why I'm like, why people trying to cut in? I'm like, girl, why are you cutting in on them? You know, like, girl, bye. You use regular soap and you still stink, sis. How about that? So anyway, and of course we know what that is. That's the chemicals, honey. Must and all that is chemicals coming out of your body. If you don't know that. You eat good, you eat clean, you won't have a body odor. And as well as the downfall about eating good and eating clean, you smell other people. And your taste buds become strong. So me, I can taste what's in people's foods. I can tell you exactly what you put in your seed. It's a season surprise. I'm not going to tell you what I put in my food. Okay, let me taste it then. Ooh, cayenne pepper, salt pepper. Ooh, God, is that turmeric? What? Girl, what? You got a little bit of nutmeg in there too? You got masi? What made you put masi up in here and nutmeg, girl? And then they're like, what? How you know that? Oh, and I taste a little bit of allspice. What the hell you got going up in here, girl? Oh, and you got clary sage too. Why you put all the damn seasoning up in there, girl? You know you don't do that. And it's like, girl, you cheating. Somebody told you what's in here. No, my taste buds are, they're good. Hormones do alter your taste buds. Don't get me wrong. But that's why I don't take hormones like that, because it messed up your taste buds, girl. You don't taste anything. But yes, body hair does not give off pheromones, but it does hold pheromones, or the odor of the body. Yeah. And you get hair underneath your arms for certain reasons, just like get hair in your genitalia for certain reasons, your anal cavity. It's a reason why you have hair on certain body parts that a lot of people don't understand. And if you are going to keep that hair there, please be hygienic, because nobody wants to smell, you know, musk, you know. Nobody want to smell some, you know, a fish market, because guys smell like fish too. People always think the only woman can smell like fish. I smell some fishy men. I'm telling you. I smelled some fishy men, and it was not a pretty smell. I don't care if it's a male or female smelling like fish. That's not a cute scent, honey. And like I said before, I grew up in a house filled with women, honey. And the only time they had a little bit of a smell is around the time they had their monthly cycle, and they still knew how to be hygienic. Some people, honey, it's like, girl, you on your period every time you turn around because I smell something the whole damn time. And Kaya gonna say fish. She gonna say sweet fish. Listen, if a man is attracted to any fishy smell, honey, something ain't right with him. He dirty. That's the type of man you don't want to be with you. Okay, hello, and I'm not cutting in, but Kaya is a black woman. You know, black women are contracting a lot of these STDs from these men, and these men are out here doing anything to anybody. And this is why they're coming back. So those are the ones that's drawn to that fishy smell. Go ahead and keep them with you then, sis. Go ahead, honey. Keep them over there with that sweet fish. Keep them over there with that sweet fish. Because the man I'm into, I don't want him to like no smell. No sweet fish, no sewage water. I want him to smell nothing. You like the way sweaty feet smell? That ain't gonna work over here, baby. Fritos. You like Frito-Lays, honey? Ugh. Honey. You like the way shrimp chips smell when they first open up when the bag first open. Ain't nothing wrong with that, brother. Ow! Ain't nothing wrong with that, brother. I just don't want none of that. Keep your ass up over there, honey. Girl, bye. Putting all that inside your damn body. Then wonder why you got bumps all right here and shit. Bumps on your cheeks. I don't know where I got that bump at. Well, it could have been the acidic body that you were over there letting sit on your face, honey. Ha! Is that where it came from? Could it be the person that had a whole bunch of acid in their body, honey? Okay, they're letting their dog pee, honey. Oh, that's right, girl. Let the dog pee before I get out. So there you go, honey. Also, collagen. I already said collagen. You can take collagen supplements too. Collagen is good for your hair growth too. Yeah, honey. That's one of the reasons why I'm starting to wrap my hair a lot too, is because I could thoroughly condition my hair. When I was wearing my wigs, you know, you couldn't get stuff on your wig cap and stuff because especially with lace. People don't know when you have lace front wigs, oils and stuff eats up that lace. Even when you have human hair lace. Like, people don't know that, but it messed it up, honey. I had a $3,000 lace front wig, and I only got it for $1,500, but still, $3,000. It was worth $3,000, and the whole lace tore down the whole damn middle here. And I tried to save that lace front so bad by buying a closure, and I tried to sew it to the cap. It was a lost cause, girl. But with my hair wrap, I could keep my hair moist. Your hair like moist. It likes dampness, honey. There was actually a girl on YouTube I remember watching back in the day, probably 2010, where she actually had this greenhouse effect where she said you will moisturize you will wet your hair, moisturize it. You know, oil is not moisturizing. Water, anything with water, heavy water, based or water on your hair and your scalp, focusing on the ends. You will then add oil to seal it in, or shea butter, and then you'll put a shower cap over, and you'll wear that for a minimum of 6 hours. And I kid you not, if you look up this video, this girl went from having hair probably like this short, like a mini fro, to like almost to, I want to say, her bra strap in like under 9 months. And people are like, yeah, it's probably because she's mixed. And it's like, girl, everybody's hair, averagely everybody, no matter what race you are, your hair will grow 6 inches a year. Why some people's hair seem like it grows longer and quicker is because they retain their length. Some people don't retain their length, and that's why it looks like your hair ain't growing, honey. But everybody's hair grow. If your nails grow, your hair is growing, honey. Your nails grow, your hair is grow, honey. And it is what it is, girl. Girl, bye. You just not retaining that length, honey. You put it in high ponytails, tight braids, tight wigs, putting other people's wigs on your hair, not keeping that scalp nice and clean. So you got bacteria and fungus growing on your damn scalp. Oh my God, girl. Woo! Let me stop, because we having all these conversations, honey, and it's kind of grossing me out thinking about this stuff, girl. I saw this video with this girl. She had like gnats at her scalp, eating and shit. Ooh, girl, that was just disgusting, y'all. Y'all gotta look up that video, girl. Y'all are gonna gag. Girl, she had, it looked like I'm got damn eyebrows, huh? Anyway, she had these bugs eating at her damn scalp, y'all. Then you had a video of people with lice, and they were just like, you part the scalp and they had all these fucking bugs on it. That's why I'm like, honey, keep my scalp moist with onion juice and fucking cayenne pepper, honey. And I might put a little bit of honey in it. Depends on how I'm feeling like when I'm doing it. I've been putting avocado mask on my hair, tomato juices, and also I've been using my Mexican herbal shampoo and conditioner. Girl, bye. Ooh. Girl, there's that. Ooh, that's why I keep the wrap. Girl, that grossed me out, honey, seeing that shit. I said, honey, no ma'am. Then some girl, she had weave in her head. I guess the weave was so tight, I guess it was so tight that it caused her scalp to get cowlicks, like rumple up and stuff. And I guess she kept putting the weave on it, and it busted her head open. And she had all these little cellulitis, things on her damn head. And she had like a cut and shit. Oh, girl, I said, see right there? Right there. That's why I don't let everybody touch my hair, because I don't know if you just got through scratching your yeast infected poom and start braiding my hair. I don't know. I don't know if you got a little bit of fecal matter underneath your damn fingernail and you over here braiding the hair, sis, putting up, sewing my extensions in. And before you know, I'm over here patting my hair and I'm like, what is going on? And I take down my braids to wash my braids. And all of a sudden, I'm noticing blood coming out, or I'm feeling my scalp and there's like these weird bumps and shit. And then I take a picture of it and it ew, girl, See right there? That's no, ma'am. No, you better take care of that hair, girl. And stop letting everybody touch your damn hair. And I don't care if they licensed or not, girl. You bald, you ain't touching my hair, honey. Your hands don't look clean, you're not touching my hair. How about that? You're not hygienic. You're not operating. You're not doing nothing on me, honey. Hello! Miss Thing, I don't care, girl. I don't play that damn game, girl. Eating your damn food. You don't even look like you keep your hands clean. Girl, bye. Then I get sick. I wonder why I'm sick and shit. I wonder why I'm sick. Girl, bye. Miss Thing don't even brush her damn teeth, but you think she wash her hands? You think if she don't brush her teeth, she wash her hands? Girl, bye. She keep her nails dirty. You think she wash her poom? Or he does? Girl, bye. You ain't touching my ass. Anyway. So you wash it and then you put it on oil to conceal it. Yes. I do not use a satin cap. I sleep on a satin pillow, though. I think I shared that before. I sleep on satin pillowcases. I don't wrap my hair up at night. At all. This right here, this is a turban cap. I don't know if you've seen one of these before. You get it at the beauty supply store, though. I think it's like $2. It's not satin. I don't know what this is. Probably polyester. But what I do is, like when I get in the house, I'm going to take this off. Before I put it on, I put my oil mix on it. And I also put my liquid mix, which is onion water. I won't say all of it. I'm doing onion water and cayenne pepper. And then I massage it on the scalp, go all around. I got braids, so I'm like doing this and shit nice and slow so it doesn't come undone, the braids, or they don't get matted. And then after that, then I take the olive oil or the onion seed oil or the coconut oil, or any oil I got, because frankincense and myrrh oil is good for your hair too, if you don't know. So I'll take the oil and I'll put it on my hair like this. And then I have like some of the hair still out, because I don't braid up all my hair, like around my edges. I keep it out. Call me tacky if you want to. I still got my edges. How about that? So I keep some of the hair out around my edges, and I'll just put the oil and water on it. And then with the caps and stuff, it'll slick it down and stuff. Oh God, it looks so good. And then the back too. I keep it out. I keep like the little baby hairs. See right here? You can see it? I keep the little baby hairs out. And then I'll just put the water, and then I'll put the oil on. I even have a spray which has like 12 different oils in it that I put in there. And then I add water, distilled water, and I shake it up and I spray my hair with that too. If I don't want to put like, you know, a lot of water on it. Because I don't like I like my hair to be damp, not too wet. Because then it starts itching me and then I start, yeah. So yeah, that's what you do. Put water first, then you conceal the water with the oil. And watch what it does. You have curly hair, it's going to define the curls. If you have spiral hair, it's going to define that. If you have wet hair, it's going to do the same thing. And it doesn't weigh it down. Curly hair, you shouldn't mind having your hair weighed down, girl. Straight hair, that's the issue. Curly hair, no. I've seen so many videos about people of color talk about some. That weighs down my hair. Girl, don't make it show y'all my cousin, honey. That girl's hair and she still use grease too. People say you can't use grease. I think it's to each his own. My cousin, her hair, she put a lot of grease on her hair. Indian hemp grease, and she also used VO5 shampoo. And if I showed y'all, I'm on the phone. I was gonna show y'all a picture. I was gonna block her face, show her. Her hair is beautiful, beautiful, honey, and it's always moist, always, like always. It's never dry. And that's why that's why it's so thick and it's so beautiful. But my hair is naturally thin. I don't have thick hair like that. So I don't know if that would do the same thing with my hair. I keep my hair braided, honey. And it still grows, honey. We'll do a video of my real hair, honey. Okay. Ow. Okay. Okay, girl. I want to make sure I have my hair when I'm 50 and 60, honey. That thinning hair, girl, that's when you mess with your hair all day. You can't be over here combing your hair, applying heat to your hair all day, putting it in a bun all day. You can't do all that, girl. Keep it and keep it that way for a day or two, girl. You don't got to touch it all day. Ooh, let me pull this out. I got to see how long my hair is. Touching your oil, touching your cat litter, put all that shit on your hair, honey. Let me stop. So yes, that's what you do, honey. That's what you do, J2 Funny, honey. Yes, y'all, let me get in this house, though, y'all. I got to get started on this work, honey. It's about to be 12 o'clock. I need to get started on this work. Work a little bit, post the stuff I'm going to post up on my blog spot. And, yeah, honey. Start it all over tomorrow, honey. I'm going to try not to go to bed too late tonight. But it's already 12 o'clock. I'll probably be up until at least 4 o'clock. So anyway, honey, I will see y'all the next video, honey. Yes, honey. Happy new moon. And I will be back with some teas, honey, when I do come back. For those of you who are coming to the spring equinox, honey, I will see you tomorrow. Oh, yes, virtually, honey. Nobody came in person. We're fine with that. That's fine. Okay, we fine with that, girl. Ha! Anyway, I gotta go. I gotta carry all these damn... Whew, I gotta carry all these damn candles in this damn house, honey. You know I'm not looking forward to this at all. I think this garbage scavenger is back, honey. Hold on. Anyway, Tasha, you be getting your stuff today too, girl, by the way, too. And you know what that is, girl. You be getting your lucky leprechaun oil. Lucky leprechaun oil. You be getting your lucky. Oh, and also, I also put some copper inside the oil. Unfortunately, I ran out of my gold flakes, Tasha, and I sent you some copper in both of those oils that you got. And copper is good anyway. Copper, it's real copper flakes too. Copper is good for energy. So you're gonna love it. Spirit told me to do it, and you're gonna love it, honey. Okay. Yes, Licky Lucky. Let me put the tracking number on your PayPal. I don't know why I didn't do that. I just looked at the paper here, so I was like, did I put that on PayPal? No, I didn't. Let me put the tracking number on there. It will be here today, though. It said today. I made sure of that too. If it comes later than that, I'm calling ass. Because I made sure everybody who ordered stuff for one person, because they had a big order. I thought I was going to be able to ship it out this week, but that order is too big. I said, I'm going to have to wait until next week. But everybody else, I make sure you're getting it before the new moon, because there's so much energy that's going to be on there Saturday, so much energy Saturday until Wednesday. And I'm like, I want them to harness that first energy that comes in. Okay. Hello. Let's not half-fast it, honey. That's why I said I'm probably going to go to bed early tonight so I can wake up early. But 3 o'clock and wake up at 9 o'clock, I think that's perfect. Go to bed at 3 a.m., wake up at 9 a.m. Perfect. And I think the new moon starts at 9:21. So I'll be up right when the new moon is up, and then I can start what I need to start. And then I'll be doing my stuff up until, Monday. And then Monday get ready for the actual spring equinox thing that we're doing. Ow! Anyway, let me go, y'all. Can't wait. Come on. Yep, you got that too, honey. You wear copper all the time? Have ever thought about designing my own tarot deck? Kind of, but not really, because everybody does that, Jay. With me, let me say this. As an entrepreneur, you have to think of something. There's something called supply and demand. People are going to come to you when you have something that they need. Now, if I come on my own tarot cards, there'll probably be a few people that would support me. Only because they support me. You know what I mean? Like there's probably a handful or two of people that support me no matter what I do. Everybody else, they really don't do that. So if I ever come out with my own tarot deck of cards, there would probably be the only ones that be supporting me. And I say that's a bad thing, but it would be so much time and money that would go into designing those cards that it's like, honey, everybody got tarot cards, or you can find tarot cards. Like there's 50 million types of tarot cards out there. Like for real. So many types. And then you have people that say, well, why would I pay $30 for your tarot cards when I can go get it for $10? Because, people say that shit. Like, well, you charge $30 for your oil, and there's another spiritualist that only charge $7. Well, I don't know if I would be buying a $7 oil, because that sounds like she's a little cheap or he's a little cheap, girl. No tea, no shade. Because, there's a lot of stuff that go into my oils. I take my time. I put real products in it. And everybody's oil is custom made. No two oils are the same. You're not going to smell the same scent in no two oils. I guarantee you. You might smell similar stuff, but no two oils are made the same. So it's like, I can't sell you no oil for no $7. Now, if there's a deal going on, I could do that. But on a regular day, I can't do that. On top of that, shipping and all that too. Girl, bye. Time, shipping and all that, honey. No, ma'am. No tea, no shade. So that's how you know these cheap oils they're made with mineral oil. And they won't tell you what's in oil. They'll tell you, yeah, it's this and that. No, honey, that's liquid purifium. Is it purifium? Liquid purifium. There you go. The wax material, honey. There's oils that people put that stuff in, and there's nothing wrong with that, but that's not oil. Let's talk about, that's just gonna make, if they're putting on their skin, it's gonna make their skin soft. If they're putting in hair, it's gonna make their hair soft. Let's put some ingredients in there that's gonna penetrate things, like pure oils, almond oil, sweet almond oil, aloe vera oil, coconut oil. And then even when it comes to certain type of oils you make, you got to have a certain type of carrier, because certain carrier oils will actually diminish the purpose of the herbs that are put in there. So like certain oils require olive oil, certain oils require, or certain certain herbs and essential oils require sweet almond oil. So you're not going to just grab anything. Oh, let me go to Dollar Tree and get some great some vegetable oil and I'm going to put this in and sell it. No, because that's not going to be authentic oil, and that oil is not going to be real. Vegetable oil is all-purpose oil, just like aloe vera oil is all-purpose oil. But if you're going to make an oil for a specific purpose, you need to make sure that the base oil or the carrier oil is going to be a complementary to the herbs that you're putting in that. But people don't understand that. People just make products and sell it because it's the way to make money. Like, you're not into herbs, you're not into oils, you're not into the human anatomy, you should not be offering products that's going to better assist that. If you're not interested in spirituality, if you don't know anything about real spirituality, you shouldn't be offering spiritual services. Everybody think about offering spiritual services because for some people, it's a quick way to make money. But little do they know that there's protocols to it. Little do they know that there's risk involved when you're taking on other people's issues, especially the type of person that couldn't handle your own issues. How are you going through things in your life, but yet you're coming forward and telling people, I have the credentials to assist you with yours? No, sweetie, that's a disaster. And that's why you see these spiritualists out there that end up in a hospital, that end up with health conditions. And we're talking about serious health conditions, not minor, to where they're losing legs and they're losing teeth and they're losing all this stuff because that's energy that they were not able to put out. And even where some of them will even offer you cheap work, just send me $2 and I'll do that for you, because in their mind, well, the bad shit that happened to me is because I was charging for their services. No, it wasn't. The bad shit was happening to you is because you didn't know how to take that energy in and how to release it. There's a process with doing magic. That's what I said before. It's not a 2-day thing. It's not a 3-day thing. Even when it comes down to a 3-day ritual, that's going to take more than 3 days. You know, it's going to take more than 3 days because you got to plan that shit out and things may not go right the first time. You have to go back and do it. Then you have to cleanse yourself. You have to prepare yourself for the stuff. And then when you're done, you have to close that energy out. But a lot of people, they don't know that. And that's why things happen to them. You look up all the time, spirituals lose money. Spiritualists go through things and they think that they're at a witch war. Like, oh my God, I'm at a witch war. Somebody started fighting me. No, they're not, sweetie. That's from you taking that client's money that had a whole bunch of attachments on them. But because you were not spiritually inclined to know how energy operate, because everybody's an empath nowadays, that's what they all say, you didn't know how that energy was, or you know how to manage it. What you end up doing is you end up taking that work on and those energies jump to you. And even though you didn't fully do the work, that's why they say 2 days. I'll do your work for 2 days. Yeah, because, well, I don't want to hold on to your work because I don't want that stuff to linger. Either way, sister, when you open up your door to that work of getting done, when you open up that, when you're receptive to people hitting you up for money and services, you are agreeing to everything that come along with that, honey. And whether you're working for 2 days, 1 day, or a week, it doesn't matter. That energy is still with you and it's still in your body. And that's why you start to look old. That's why your body starts to break down. There's a protocol. You got to keep yourself clean and covered. Let's talk about it. 2 C's, CC, cleaned and covered, honey. You can't be like, I'm just going to do it because it's money. Okay, girl. That's why you out here losing teeth, honey. That's why your eyes out here looking crazy, skin looking crazy, looking like you aged 20 years in 1 year. That's why, girl. Get it together. So, anyway, I know you asked about tarot cards. No. At this point, no tarot cards for me. I like playing cards. I will probably come out with my own deck of playing cards, but not tarot cards, because I love playing cards. Because I don't think people come up with that. Even like there's a candle idea that I'm not going to put out there. When it's here, I get my supplies for it on Wednesday. No, I get it on Tuesday. Yay! I get my supplies on Tuesday for this item. I guarantee you there's nobody out here doing what I'm going to present to you. There's no spirituals out here. I guarantee you. I guarantee you. When it comes and I start doing it, you got it from this basic ass transsexual spiritualist. That's in their words, not mine. Ha! Watch. You're going to gag. Watch, honey. I'm in the business to gag people, honey, with truth and realness, honey. Watch. So I'm excited to be offering this. No, it's not no tarot cards, but you will benefit greatly. Watch. Watch. Mark my word. You're going to benefit greatly from this product. And it's going to be this on top of infusion, blessings, which I call activating. When you infuse and bless something, you activate it. Or consecrate something, you activate it. So y'all are going to love it. You're going to gag. I guarantee it, honey. Pricing, I don't know how as far as the prices are going to go, because cost-wise to do it is a little bit on the affordable side. Yes. To make the product is very affordable. So it may not be that expensive, but we'll see, because I may do it in sets versus one at a time, you know, make you get a set of them, honey. Hello. Come on, you've been manifesting married woman. I don't want that. What to do to change that? What do I do to change that? My boss even gave me the eyes, girl. Okay. Well, you have to train your oil to do what it is that you want it to do. Same thing with crystals. As I always tell people, there are crystals out there for everything. And some crystals do the exact same thing. But you have to train the crystal to do that. Crystals, oils, candles, herbs, these are all tools. The real magic is within you. Looking at Thor, what I loved about Thor is this last Thor, if you have not seen it, Asgard was the people, not the location. And I gagged because Thor really thought that his sister was going to take over the place, and the dad was like, that's fine, but as long as she don't have the people, she don't have the place. And the same thing with magic. Magic is not the tools you use, it's the person who's using these tools. And that's how I always tell people, it's not about people to sit in here to talk about this, what they have, this, what they have, is this what they can do, this what they do, this how old I am, this what I've been doing. It's not about that. You need to look at them first. A tree that is healthy and living will bear living, healthy, vibrant fruits. The trees that are withered and dead and they're decaying right in front of your face, and they're saying that it's magic that is doing that, those trees are dead and they will only produce dead fruit. A dead tree cannot produce living fruit, and vice versa. So if you want to know how powerful a spiritualist is, you first of all look at the aesthetics of them. First of all, that's first thing first. You look how aesthetically they are. We're not talking about adding on weaves and wigs and makeup and all that, because even without that, people are still beautiful and gorgeous. But the ones who say they don't wear that stuff, look at them. Unless that's a birth defect, and even spirituality come into that too. We go into the ancients, how our Native Americans, indigenous Africans, indigenous Asians believe you eat certain foods, do certain things, your kids come out certain ways and look in certain ways. That does apply. We look at certain people, that is a spiritual thing of why they look like that. So like I said, a living tree will only bear living fruit. A withered dead tree will only bear dead or can't bear fruit at all. So they cannot present you things that they cannot provide for themselves because they're worded off and they're dead. So going into the tools and stuff. The tools are good. You could spend $30,000 on some damn candles. But if the person who's doing it is not on that frequency or don't know what they're doing, it's not going to be effective. And even going into people that say that, like I said, and I always got to keep saying this, when people say that magic is not guaranteed, all things magic you do ain't for sure going to work. That is a damn lie, because the being that created you, or the beings that created you, wanted you to be blessed, happy, and successful. It didn't want you to be miserable, sick, and broke. That's not godly. That is the energy that does not want you to succeed. That's the energy that does not want you to be happy or to be successful. So what you have to think about is, if I'm asking my God or my spirits for this and I'm not getting it, you can't say, well, it's because they don't want me to have it. Girl, bye. You have free will. It's because you're not ready for it, and or you're not doing the things you need to do to get it. And there can be a lot of blockage there. That's why before I do work for people, there's a process that I do. And I'm not going to tell you what process I do, because if I share this process, then a lot of people who do casework are going to copy that process, and they're going to be doing what they need to do too. There's a process I do before I get started on people's casework, and this will help the stuff manifest. So regardless of how little or small, big or small your stuff is, when you come to me for work, it's going to happen, because there's a protocol that I take that guarantees the work. And it is what it is, girl. People say, well, you can't guarantee the work. Okay, girl. Well, you tell all that to my clients. The clients who got work done with me, did what I told them to do, and they manifested. Their husband, their car, their job, their long-lost lover, their relative who cured their sickness. You tell them that. How about that? You tell them that, sister. You tell them that magic and guarantee. Because, bitch, if I'm wasting my money and my time, girl, this is going to be guaranteed. How about that? We don't waste time, girl. Life is too short to be sitting here wasting time on nothing. Okay? So, yes, oils, if you want your oils to work for you, if you want your crystals to work for you, if you want your candles to work for you, you have to train it. And how you train is you take your oil, you sleep with it, you carry it on you, you know, meditate with it, keep it in your hand, put it near your face if you want to. That's how I charge my crystals. I put it near my third eye. Sometimes I put it on my soma and I put thoughts into it. I visualize what this crystal is growing while I'm thinking these thoughts right now. I'm thinking of being happy. I'm thinking of being cleansed, protected, and I'm putting this into the stone. And the same thing with your oil. Rub it, touch it, keep it on you, and put into it. I want sexy young women. I want rich young women. I want rich old women. Whatever you want, and this oil will bring it to you. Guarantee. I put living products in your oils, not dead products. I don't put mineral oil. I don't put animal fat. Okay, I don't put artificial synthetic colorings or products in it. Everything I do is organic. And if it's not organic, it's still good. I get top grade herbs to put inside my oils. And like I said, it's just waiting on you, honey. If you just say, bring me a man, it's going to bring you any man. If you say, bring me a man who's educated, sexy, tall, dark, and handsome, watch that man come through that door. I guarantee you. But you have to tell that to the oil. I want you to bring me this. You have to. It's not going to just do it. But people think that, honey. No. No. Use it, use it, use it, use it, use it, use it, use it. Train it, train it, train it, train it, train it, train it, train it. So do what you want it to do. No, I'm playing. Let me stop, honey. Yes, honey. Come on, Tasha. Well, that's what the scripture says, Tasha. I'm only going by the scriptures. You got to be specific. Yes, you do. With magic, anything magic, you have to be specific. And you got to make sure your thoughts are conducive with your actions. Some people will say, I want a wealthy man. I want a wealthy man. Then the first man that jump on the bandwagon and say, hey, baby, you look good. Then all inhibitions go out the door. Then you're like, oh, I wonder. And there's no tea, no shade. I know a girl who was looking to do love work, and I'm not going to say no names, and it was working. It was good. And then she started getting on my phone and she started saying, well, I think my man is a little gay because we went here and there and he did this, he did that. And I was like, well, how does that make you feel? And she said, to be honest with you, it makes me feel a little disgusted. And she's like, it's not that it's nothing against gay people, but I just think that it's disgusted for the man that I love to be into that. And then I asked her, like, well, why are you dating this man then? Well, because I love him. Okay, so you have to accept all those things about him. But this is what Spirit's seen as. Spirit's seen this as somebody that you love, you adore, that you want to be with, because this is what you think you want. And then verbally, you're saying, he's gay, though. I think he's gay, so I don't want that in him. Girl, bye. This is why you're not going to manifest that man. So if you didn't want that man, then you should say you want a heterosexual man. Then we should be doing work for you to get that heterosexual man then. So you have to make sure your thoughts and your words are on the same frequency as the actions, okay? If you're doing work to manifest a new job, but then a job presents itself and you're saying, oh, but I don't want this job. Well, you really didn't want a job then because you didn't say that when you first started to work. So now Spirit is going to say, well, you asked me to bring your job. You didn't tell me how to bring the job or what type of job you wanted. You just say you want a job making $12 an hour. So now here you go to job. Now you don't want it. So how about this? Next time you ask me for something, I'm not going to give it to your ass. And then you be sitting here jump from spiritual to spiritual saying, I've been trying to manifest me getting a new job, but things ain't happening. Can you help me and tell me what's going on? I don't even got to do no work on you, girl. I know what's going on, honey. You not listening to Spirit. Now, how about that? Anyway, it's not that simple for everybody, but majority of the reason, that's why they don't get what they want. They do what they want to do, honey. Spirit tell you to stay away from meat, you still eat meat. Spirit say no sex, you still give out sex. Spirit tell you say I'm saving all this love for my man, and then yet you meet a man at a bar who offer you a $20 drink and you giving it up to him. Talk about, I think I made a mistake. No, you didn't, sis. Can we talk about it? And that kind of gave me a recollection on somebody too. A recollection on someone where they were saying that they were going to go see the man of their dreams, and then they met a man at the bus station, and then they met the man at the bus station. I guess her and the man she was going to go meet got into it. She ended up getting a room with the man she met at the bus station. They had sex all day for 2 days in a row. He left. Then she was concerned about him doing some weird shit to her. And I'm like, girl, bye. But yeah, you went there to go get that man? Girl, bye. That's why Spirit didn't bring you that man, honey. You over there looking single and lonely as hell. Anyway, let me go because I'm talking too much, honey. And, it is what it is, girl. You don't ask for help and then do what you want. There's a party going on, y'all. Hey. Hey, there's a party going on, y'all. I'm about to go to this club right now, y'all. Can I go clubbing tonight? I'll come back and do the work after I club, y'all. Let me go clubbing, y'all. I'll see y'all later, girl. I gotta go clubbing. I'm about to go shake my tail feather. Hey. Give me that hip hop music, honey. Ooh, y'all see this glow out here, girl? What kind of glow is this? Y'all see this glow? It looks like it on the camera. There's no glow out here, though. It looks kind of purplish, huh? No work first. Come on, Tasha. Tasha, once I work, girl, I'm going to bed. Tasha, I'm probably going to start one of my workings tonight, girl. I was going to do all three, but I'm like, I could do one tonight, one tomorrow, one Sunday. I think that's how I'm going to do it. Because by the time I'm done with this one, honey, the first one I got to do, honey, I'm going to be drained. I already know that, honey. And I just barely woke up at what? I think I got fully up at 6 o'clock, 6 p.m. So I've been up for 6 hours. Honey, it's gonna knock me out. I know this. But we gotta do it, girl. My client paid for work to be done. It gotta be done, girl. Now I'm not tired yet. That's why I'm about to drink this drink and make me a concoction with maca root and horny goat's weed, honey. Can we talk about it, girl? Horny goat's weed, maca root, and I'm gonna drink this juice. Probably just do a little tiny pinch of maca root so I'm not up all night. Y'all hear this song playing? This song about to die, y'all. Love and light. I sure will, honey. You know when I go in here, Tasha, he's going to want to come out right now. Girl. As soon as I open the door, he's going to start begging, honey. He gets back on his hind legs, honey. Like, mama, let me out. Like, mama, let me out, honey. Anyway. Let me go, y'all. This one is going to die anyway. Love and light. I will see y'all the next live video. Hey. The next live video. Love and light, honey. He's a good boy, honey, when he wants to be, Tasha. I'm going to get him a girlfriend, though. I'm gonna get him a girlfriend. I was gonna look last night, but I said, wait, I'm gonna call my lady first. Cause see, if I get 2 dogs, I'm like, how the fuck am I gonna travel with 2 dogs? Like, I would have to drive everywhere, Tasha. I wouldn't be able to fly nowhere. Unless I bring somebody with me when I fly. Like, you come and you take my dog as your dog. Girl, bye. So I gotta think about how I'm gonna do this. Or still travel by myself, but make it to where I'm only gone for a few days at a time. Because Anubis could stay by himself. He could stay by himself. I let him stay by himself for 2 days before. He could stay by himself, honey. Yes. He knows where to poop and pee at. He pees in the bathroom, and he poops on the bathroom floor. I kid you not. He don't poop all throughout my house. He'll poop on the bathroom floor, and he'll pee on the toilet. I don't know how he knows that. Please don't ask me. But he will pee on the toilet. So he'll know where to use the restroom at. 2 or 3 days, maybe 4 days. The longest. So I think I could do that, especially when I go to like the East Coast and stuff, because I'm like, I don't want to bring him, you know what I mean? Or if it's him by himself, I'll bring him, but I want him to get a female dog. He needs a companion, honey. So I don't want to keep him lonely for my selfish reasons. You know what I mean? I don't want to keep my baby lonely for my selfish reasons, Tasha. Make it to where he don't get none. You know what I mean? Make it to where he don't get no poom poom because I want him to. Because I don't want to leave him lonely. I don't want to leave my baby lonely, honey. But he needs a girlfriend, honey. I might get him a Egyptian hound, I think they call it. I might get him an Egyptian hound or look for a mini pincher woman, female. He needs a shot. He does need a shot, honey. Okay. I do need a driver, Tasha. Ooh, tell me about it, Tasha, because I hate driving like that in long distance. Girl, bye. Tasha, the longest I could drive without getting tired and stuff is probably 5 hours. 5 hours. In California, because we got a lot of hills here, I think that's why. I've never drove out of state, outside of to Nevada. But I think that's why I'm so drained. You know, I think that's why I'd be so drained, because we got so many fucking hills in California. Even when you're not in the mountains. Even when you're not in the mountains, honey. Oh, it smells like Slurpees in here. Did I tell y'all I bought some a plug-it-in from Walmart called Blue Shaved Ice? No, Blue Icy. Girl, that icy tastes so, I mean, it smells so good. I would say it also